Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Got me, Cody, here. Got Gracie as well.
Hi.
Gracie's hanging out. Those of you who don't know, she's pretty much always on all our streams, so it makes kind of sense for her to be here with us in person. Let me turn off this music. Awesome. Okay, well, we've got exciting stuff today. We actually have 2 games being played at the same time, which is going to be very challenging. So bear with us as we do our absolute bestest to get this under control. I have to send Battery my stuff. I have to... Okay, yes. Invite. I need to get invited. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of this where it's like, I'm just trying to get invited. Spectate. There we go. But we're going to get right into it because we have quite a bit going on. Awesome. Gracie, anything? Welcome. tell everybody who you are. What do you do for the campus?
Yeah. I am Gracie. I work over in the library, and as far as other things I do for campus, board game club.
Board game club.
Not much else.
Eh,
Hang out in the chat pretty often on these streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're adjusting, y'all. We'll get it figured out. No, yeah, Gracie is basically my ally for the traditional games. Think of Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, Settlers of Catan. Like that's like the traditional gaming in my eyes. Just no, we won't.
No.
We're good. We're gonna sit with Varsity first.
Oh yeah, because we respect you.
Yeah. So you were doing a bit of note taking on
Yes.
your players. So Gracie, you play Overwatch, right?
I do. I play a little bit of Overwatch.
Okay. Who's your main?
Farah.
Really?
DPS.
My Farah, buddy. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Farah. That's my
Love
favorite.
some Farah.
Farah's my favorite.
I got into Ilari on support recently.
Nice.
That's been nice.
Nice.
As far as tanks go, I would rather not. I thought that would be my thing in other like RPG games. That's
Yeah.
my thing. No.
Nice.
God, no.
I love it. No, we have. Let's talk about our matchups today just for a second. So we're going to be showing you guys quite a bit of the back end stuff this time, just to kind of go through. So we actually have two matches being played today. The first is Overwatch Varsity. They're doing their placement matches today. So basically, they're going into it to see where they stack rank against their peers to place. There are around 400 schools registered for Overwatch. So that's pretty challenging to break that up into a bracket that's fair. So they take our rank from competitive play and this play-in tournament basically to determine where we seed as far as all of those schools. So this is the first match in that, and we're actually playing Clark Steel. And just doing a little bit of research on this university, it's Clark University. So they're definitely. We can take a look at Clark University where they are at. And this is kind of the cool part. This is why I like the what's it called, the National League, because we get to play against these schools. So the Clark is a private nonprofit out of Worcester, Massachusetts. It's pretty amazing. Like we're here in little Ada, Oklahoma, playing somebody from Massachusetts, and our junior varsity team is actually going to be going up against Charleston Southern University. So that's where they at. Charleston Southern. There they are. Charleston Southern, North Charleston, South Carolina, also private. So kind of cool. We're playing one Carolina and one Massachusetts.
That is really cool. I thought for some reason that we'd be doing more of a regional type thing, but no.
Nope.
South Carolina, Massachusetts.
The craziest team we played last semester was Transylvania University.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their mascot was the bats. So it was
Good.
it was perfect. It was flawless. But yeah, Transylvania was definitely it. We will do Overwatch will play in the Great American Conference in the spring. So they will play regionally in the spring, but during the fall it's just national. So they only will play nationally in the fall, which is great. I did a little bit of research on these teams just for some pregame checking in. The favored matchup with this, it's pretty honestly between ECU Tigers and Clark Steel. When I look at their ranks, they're very close in rank to each other. They both have some good platinum, couple good gold players. Highest I saw was like a diamond player. So really close matchup for this group. I'm going to be interested to see how that one goes. This matchup though, the ECU Tigers, our junior varsity team, are actually quite favored in this. So this will be a really interesting matchup. And it's mainly because when I look at their team is mostly bronze and some silver and a couple gold, where we have some gold. We actually have a platinum player on JV.
Nice.
We have a master, like an actual master ranked player on JV, which is
That's
incredible.
wild.
So yeah, their gap in skill is like way higher. So it's interesting. We have one match that's going to be very close and tight, and then we have one match that should be in our favor. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Anything in your notes? Anything you wanted to mention?
I am going to be honest right now. As far as notes, I have names.
What?
But
All right.
I am really interested. Is there a way that we can see what people mostly play off of this?
Yeah. So this is a neat little feature here. We can just click and open up their teams. We can open up each of their players and take a look at their stats. This is something I've not used before until now. It's called Overbuff, and you can plug in someone's username and it will spit out for you all of their stuff. So like this is Valenlord. this guy's played around whoever they are has played around 2,600, 2,700 games of Overwatch. That's a lot.
Yeah, that
And
is.
they're the platinum player in their group. And it looks like in competitive play, that's why I love this site. Like you
Mhm.
can switch between very specific categories.
Yeah.
It looks like it's trying to load.
Yeah, there it goes.
So in competitive, we're seeing Sigma is the
Interesting.
number one, and he plays primarily tank.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like it's neat to think like they played what do we say 1,700 matches, but then in competitive they've only played about 500, 600 ish.
Mm-hmm.
So huge discrepancy there, but definitely probably their tank. I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine with those three as their you got Sigma, Reinhardt, and Roadhog.
Yeah,
Like that's
very wide range
yeah,
between even just Reinhardt and Sig.
yep,
Sig's mostly for poke. He does a lot of good shielding, since he can just like put that anywhere out in front of him on the field.
mm-hmm.
But Reinhardt's a brawl character, so it's very interesting to see that he's got that kind of range just within his game sense. There are a lot of people that whenever they start playing games like this, where it has that kind of like these characters do different things, they tend to group together a little bit. Like I said, I play Pharah and Alari. Those can both be used for poke gameplay, which for anybody that doesn't know what a poke gameplay is.
I was gonna say you said a few terms, so brawl and poke. Explain.
Yes. Okay, so there are about three specific team compositions that people go for whenever it comes to trying to coordinate hero picking in Overwatch. That's poke, brawl, and dive. Brawl is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to be right up on everybody, hitting them in the face, trying to go for it. Quick, fast gameplay, pushing people. Most of the time, I see a lot of people going for brawl, pushing to spawn, trying to spawn camp. For poke, that's a lot more like for those that are well versed in other games, your sniper gameplay, sitting back, hitting shots from afar. And as far as dive goes, it could be a mixture of the two. That's more just focusing on a specific target a lot of the time. Um, yeah.
Dive,
Yeah,
yeah.
far as a dive hero, you just
Oh, yeah.
come swooping down on people. But not
Doomfist.
everybody has that part. Yeah, Doomfist does
Doomfist would be
that.
another one.
I know Winston's a dive. Monkey Man on his
Mm-hmm.
profile picture. But yeah.
Interesting. So I'm trying to look at our audio here, just making sure we're getting okay on our end. It's a little quiet on the mic, I can tell, but other than that, we're doing okay.
Is it a little quiet on the mic or am I being a little quiet?
You speak much softer than I do,
Yeah.
which is fine. Totally fine.
Do you know if you can check to see if they get a choice between if we stream or not? Because they're saying that we need consent to stream and they don't want us to stream it.
I can check that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can check.
Thank you.
I will check. So the opponent team asked us not to stream.
Mhm.
That's basically what's happened. So I will pause. I'm gonna put us back on our lobby just for a second here while I check this. I don't know. That's a good question. I think if they request that we don't, we cannot. I hate to say it, but I think we can't. But I'll find out. Let's find out. Pull up the rules. Rules. Okay. I will be right back. I have to deliver the official ruling. We can spectate. We just cannot use global spectate mode.
Mhm.
They can choose to say we can globally spectate or that we can only see our team's version. But they cannot deny us flat out from because we're whitelisted for streaming. So that's part of it. Okay, I'll be right back. I got to deliver that.
All right. Well, I guess if I'm here hanging out, can I see the chat? Sure can. I'm PC at the moment with speaker volume all the way up. So, Destiny, are you getting good volume? I guess we will find out eventually. I would go in and look at their stuff with you guys, but I'm gonna wait until we've officially passed that ruling. So just to talk a little bit more about that site that we were looking at in general, you can go through and you can see their stats for every hero of what they've played. All right. Blunder, if it's pretty quiet on your PC, is it better if I speak up? I realize that I am a very quiet talker and it might just be me. In which case I can try and fix that. I'm waiting on this to pull up the competitive side of this player. Oh. Intriguing. That might be a PC problem. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Or it could be a Twitch problem. Honestly, sometimes there are a few discrepancies between the app version and the online version of things, though it is weird that you would have sound problems on the online version and not the app version. Let me see here. The team composition that we're looking at here. Honestly, for this one specifically, team comp, as far as what people play, it seems pretty nicely varied. They might be able to switch out people playing different roles as opposed to people switching subs. Then again, they had a smaller team count than we did, I think.
So I'm going to give the official ruling here. Essentially, the team was requesting us not to stream the match. Okay, fair. However, it is totally within our right to stream the match. What they can request is they can request us to not show global coverage, only to show the point of view from our team. So we will do that. We will for sure fulfill that. As soon as I gave the ruling, though, the opponent immediately asks for, well, can you not upload the stream? Which I told them I will review that. We don't have to comply with that. But they are asking. So, anywho's.
It's on a 3-minute delay, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely on a delay.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
we're in the match. Like, we're here. So I'm going to just make sure you guys can hear the Overwatch okay. So just kind of bear with me for a second while I
figure that one out.
Yeah, make sure you guys can hear. I also don't want it to be super loud so that, you know. But now you are in control. Gracie's
wow.
Do you want to pilot the spectator mode and kind of talk us through it?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done a whole lot with spectator mode. I do know that if we press the right and left mouse clicks, we should be able to switch characters. So, right now, spectating Zach on Ana. Looks like we're doing control first. That game mode typically consists of capturing 2 points, right? Or we do rounds, capturing points, trying to get it to 100%. Looks like Zach's been down. I think we did just witness a team kill.
Yeah, we got a whole wipe. Opponents wiped our team for sure. They got bunched up in that little like room right there that you're looking at. They all got bunched up in that little area, and then they sent in their tank and then disrupted us and just took everybody out. So.
All right, Crispy on tank. Looking at Ramatra. Let's see here. I wonder if they'll try going back through that area.
I don't think so. I think you try that one time to see if you can push that through the needle, and if you can't get it, then you're not gonna try.
I don't know. Looks like 3 of them are trying.
Yeah, let's you know. Okay, well, Baxi gets a kill. Baxi has Reaper. Okay, I've not seen him actually do DPS and play Reaper in quite some time.
Really?
So that's exciting. I'm excited to see that.
Does he usually do Soldier?
Tank.
Oh, okay.
Generally,
okay.
is what but he's switching around, which is good. I'm glad to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
all right,
nice
he's
Diva
coming
mech.
back out.
Nice.
There we go. There we go. Push him out. Nice job. So if you guys at the top, Gracie was explaining the point capture, right? So you can see at the top, the opponent got 36% of the capture. Now we have control and we're starting to generate some points. So now we're on the board. So ECU's on the board. Here we go.
If you can see it whenever we get back into range of someone in the point, that blue beam on the ground, that is where they're trying to be at in order to capture this point. They can leave that area, but that's where they need to be to get a hold of it so they can start earning percentage.
Right. We're watching the legend sift over here. We'll see if he can make something happen.
Yes. I am unsurprised that he would be playing someone like Cassidy, hearing about his aim training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Juno is down. All right.
Yeah, they came
Axe is
back
back
out.
up.
They came back out. Clark came back out and immediately just took back the point, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
Not good for us, but it was a good move on their part.
No, it's always very impressive whenever you can get that kind of... Because Overwatch, for gamers that don't play this, works in wave spawning. So you do not immediately respawn whenever you die. You do have to wait on either a time limit or a certain number of players, I believe. So they just hang back there at their spawn until they can get everything. Ooh, Diva ultimate.
Yeah.
That was quick. Alright, let's see here.
ECU having a hard time against Clark. I mean, they have definitely come back twice. We got some of this back and forth happening now.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It would be a question of whether it's within lines of what they were requesting of the stream. Would we be able to go into the third-person spectate look around if we wanted to?
We can, yeah. It does a fog of war now. Like, we can't see where they are. Like, right now, we can't see where they are behind the walls.
Right.
So it's already doing the fog of war correctly, and so we can do the third-person view on this if we wanted to. And so, yeah, just spacebar just switches us back to third.
Okay.
And huge team fight here on the point. ECU trying to get on it to disrupt, because now we got it overtime. Don't see it happening, though. We've already got 2 dead for ECU, but...
I mean, Brigate's down.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Carter's got his ult, but just not in a good position.
No. You want to use the Cassidy ult from a bigger angle than that. You have to hold it down until it gets down to a certain point.
Yeah.
And they came back with a vengeance on that one. Jeez.
Yeah, first point definitely going to Clark.
All right. We got someone pulling in on... Oh, no, that was their team. Okay. I was like, I didn't realize any of our team played Venture. That's a nice one. Looks like 0-1. Round 1 complete. We'll do a second round of this, and then the match will be decided.
Or 3, depending. Yeah.
Or 3?
So
oh, well, yeah.
We'll be playing 3 different schools tonight. This is or up to 3. So it's a double elimination tournament. Okay. So we could play, if we lose this, potentially, like if we win this, we want to play the next school. If we win that one, we play a third school. If for some reason any of our teams loses two schools, they're out of the tournament for the evening. And again, this is just placement, so this just determines where people stack up against each other. So this is not for the league season, but it's partly to get us into the right bracket. So I don't see anything wrong with it other than, you know, hey, got a lot to work on, which is fine.
I think this one, try and get on tank for us, might be better to view in first person.
I'm going to switch to Zyra.
Yes. This character is actually really interesting. That beam doesn't have a very good range on it, but she can pass bubbles to her teammate that give them a nice shield. Alright, here we are.
Taking a look at stats just for a second. Just kind of looking at the distribution. If you look at our tank's damage is out of control, but the healing from the other team is really counteracting that. So it's kind of one of those situations where you can do a bunch of damage, but if you don't win, or you know, if we don't do more than they're healing, then it doesn't do us any good.
Looks like Carter might be trying to set something up over here, placing that point. I don't know that everybody else is getting the memo.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to flank on that one side.
But he needed some backup. Brigitte getting that kill again. Can we demech Diva? Yep, here we go.
Her team is right there to help.
Yeah.
And they're all the way at our spawn. So this is a bully move. What they're doing is bullying right now. Which is fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's not the funnest game move to be playing against, but it is an effective one, and if you can pull it off, it is a good one to have. Alright, we've finally positioned onto the point. I've seen it brought back from an 80% lead. Like, if we can just get it and hold it, this will be our match. It'll be fine.
Well, and I think Clark was being a little aggressive there and like a little bit overstretching, so
Just a
that could be
bit.
why that happened the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
And this is the, just for our viewers at home to remind them, this is our more evenly matched setup
Yeah.
as of right now.
Ooh, Sift almost
Ooh.
had a really good ult there. Only got one of them. Super close.
Was that the mech?
It looked like Sift was ulting and Diva's mech was exploding at
Yeah.
the same time, and then Diva's mech exploded right before Sift was able to get that rest
All
out
right.
on top.
We've almost got Zach over here on Brigitte with her ultimate.
Yeah.
That gives a good damage boost, healing boost. I think a speed boost in an area, maybe? I don't know about the speed boost. I don't play a lot of Brigitte.
Their Genji seems to be a big problem.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm surprised. What is their setup?
They got definitely dive, quite a bit of dive going on. You got Diva,
For sure.
got Genji, Bolt Venture for sure is in that. Juno, all four of their 5 characters are dive characters. So they're trying to get in. Here again, another bully move here.
I am just surprised that we have not seen more flankers, like Tracer. Tracer is a very popular pick. We've got Baxi on Reaper,
Yeah.
but I don't think we've found a really good angle to pull that Reaper at.
Yeah. Good round,
Alright.
good round. First round goes to Clark, so that's the first of 3. Potentially 2.
Play of the game.
One Diva.
Oh, for sure. That's another really, like, of course these Diva ults are massive. The area of effect for that is humongous. You have to get behind a corner or run very, very far away. I haven't figured out how to avoid them yet. Are we gonna go to...
We're going to switch over. Yeah, we're going to...
All right.
Looks like ECU is making a substitution. I'm going to switch on over to
The JV.
the JV group, see if I can... Does not look like I can... I need
Need an invite?
to add him as a friend. That's what I need to do. And what is my number thingy? 11767.
Oh, there we go.
Sweet. So just checking in on JV, they won their first match. So they're up 1.
Awesome.
1-0 for JV. They're about to start their next round. So good. Well, good. I'm glad we can switch. So yeah, first varsity match. Oof. What is your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on the first varsity match. I know I will say it again because I don't think it's been said enough. Several of our people on the varsity team have not played as a team before, and I'm not talking about just together. I'm talking about at all. So it's not bad to see them take a loss like that.
Yeah.
That happens. I will say very good communication as far as them sticking together and trying to stick things out. I saw a lot of nice ultimate plays. I think our Juno got one off at one point there. It was pretty clutch during the first half of that round, or the first round of that match.
Yep, good stuff. But and again, this is placement, right? So this is the goal of this is to try to get us in the right bracket. The ranking system for Overwatch is not perfect, so there are people probably on this team that are not ranked correctly, which is fine. But that's why we do this. Is it's you got to use both of those things to properly place, because you don't want to be in a bracket where everyone is way higher ranked than you. That's never fun.
No, not at all. There's for rank specifically, the process of getting into it, you have to play 10 matches in the role that you're looking for to be able to be evaluated for your beginning rank. And it counts wins and losses, it counts some other things behind the scene, but counting wins and losses means that if you're not on mic with your people, or if they're just not listening and they're not trying to group up and be a team, you are more likely to lose that match and you will end up with a lower rank. So Overwatch ranking, definitely not the most important thing to see here. You want to see much more how your team actually works together.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, we're checking in to the next match here. And we're getting a different view just because the other team did not request the same spectator permissions as what this group did. So that's the reason we're seeing that.
So we'll be able to see them through the walls.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And you can see, because we now have their health up here at the top right, you can see the opponents and our information.
I didn't even notice that wasn't available in the last one.
Yeah, I definitely. Well, that's because they requested the limited spectator features, which is fine.
Yeah,
it's all good. I don't mind.
This just means that we'll be able to call out whenever they're getting closer to their ults and see how they decide to use those. Because the last match, it was just kind of the way that it is in the game. People just kind of used it.
Yeah, you're just reacting pretty much.
Yeah.
There you go. You're on tank.
All right.
You're good to go.
Let's do tank.
So JV said they won their first match. So this is actually their second round within this first cycle. So we'll see how they do. They're on, I think this is push. So they got to get the robot. Push. This is my favorite game mode.
I love a good push. I don't know so much about this map, being a Pharah person. There's not a whole lot of high ground for me to sit on, but I do love a good push. It is interesting. How did they decide which maps that they're doing?
So there's a system of, they have to ban.
We're doing banning.
There's a home and away team assigned at each match. And so the home team gets to ban, and then the away team gets to ban, and then the home team gets to ban another map, and then the away team picks. There's a process for each of that, and then that's how they determine what map to play. They all play the same game modes. Looks like England coming out right away with the kill here, which is great. Kiriko too. Oh man, yeah, ECU
Good hook.
coming out. Great job, great hooks there. And kind of what I was saying about the other team, our JV team is a little kind of in the same way, as their ranks aren't quite accurate to their play.
Right.
For the same reason, like what she was saying, like some of these guys have never been on a team before, like Gracie was saying. Some of them have never done any of this, so it's all new to them, and it's great to see them trying and giving it their best.
This is a very non-aggressive hog play, which, playing mostly quick play as of right now, I'm trying my best to break into rank. I don't see a lot of hogs just not getting up like he's choosing to do, but it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I love using the robot for coverage. That's great.
And for, again, those at home, this this game mode consists of them leading this robot and these barriers to a point right in front of the other team spawn. That is how they track their progress in this game mode. You can see it up at the top. It'll keep track of how far it's been pushed. It will not be pushed back, but that robot will sprint back to the other barrier if they get up on... Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like we have a little bit of a tussle here. Let's see if we can get quick footage of it. Wait.
There we go. Third person on somebody.
I think we're all dead. Okay.
I think if we use... Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
F keys at the top here is how we switch.
Okay.
So Zarya switch on our tank.
See, and now the robot's pushing it this way.
Team changes on both, so both teams swapped out a couple of heroes.
Alright. We've got Bowler on May. I've heard that's his main. Good to see, good to see. Looks like two of our team have their ultimates up, the Cassidy and our Kiriko. Kiriko is a very good one for this map. So if Slug can pull off a nice placement for, I don't remember what the ultimate is called, but basically it gives a speed boost.
There she goes, she dropped. Wait, no, not yet.
Nope, that's not it.
That's not it yet. It's like a gateway.
That was the Suzu.
Yeah. Oh, and then Kiriko gets killed.
Yeah.
Dang.
Alright, I think we can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can move freely
You're
here.
in control.
Alright. They're going back to their robot to keep it pushing. Our team looks like we're regrouping as of right now. Coming back strong. Let's see. Ah, here we go. The controls vary a little bit between the different spectating nodes that we've gotten. Here it is. There's the ultimate.
See if we can use it to take
Oh, and a
advantage.
good Juno speed boost right on top of it. They can be moving if they can get in there.
Yeah.
Maywell blocks it just a little bit.
Marisa dropped her ult to lean forward a little bit and then drop the ult to try to break it up. Looks like Reaper gets the kill.
Yep. Up.
Oh,
nice Juno snipe.
Great turnaround. Keep him
We
alive.
can get that Orisa. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Keep him alive. Get him alive, Reaper. All right, good.
Nice.
Good job, ECU.
All right. That is a team kill, as the game has announced. So they'll have to walk all the way back. I do believe that if they get right on top of us again, the robot will just stay in place until somebody takes full control over it. They'll start sprinting the other way or something. All right, they're coming up. Let's see if we can get back on. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Okay, Reaper ulting, not doing anything though. Like that did absolutely nothing.
No.
Which good. We did a good job of blocking against it.
Yes. Honestly, that May wall probably came in real clutch. I didn't even notice the Reaper ulting because that wall went up so quickly afterwards. Very good reaction time from our May.
Looks like we took got a little bit wiped out on that one.
Juno's got her ult coming up.
Yep.
When Max gets there.
So Zarya's got her ult coming up. We got a couple things going on here. Somebody in chat, we got a couple things coming on here. Question about
scholarships.
Do we give scholarships to shoutcasters? They are paid. Now, Gracie is a staff member already, so
I'm volunteering.
So we're already getting paid in a way, but any student that shoutcasts for us, they get paid as long as they can receive federal work study money. And that's part of their financial aid package that a student is awarded is what's called federal work study. And as long as they have that eligible, I can pay them for shoutcasting, and we do. So all of the look at this.
Yep, there we go.
My God. Jeez Louise, we were talking about scholarships and people getting paid, and this guy gets his money, man. Holy crap. Anyways, yeah, if you're a shoutcaster and you have federal work study, you are eligible for that, and I do absolutely have budget for shoutcasting and paying people to do this work, because it is a lot of work. And starting next week, we'll be playing Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night, which is 4 hours a night of casting that needs to be done by 3 days. So that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that needs to be done for just the casting alone, not to mention the post-production. If we do any work on that, like it's a lot of work. So, but yes, students definitely can get paid for this. And some volunteer, some just want to do it for fun and just enjoy doing that. So it's not everybody doing it is getting paid, but sometimes it's just they just want to do it.
Yeah. Looks like our Zarya's trying to push in there by Lonesome.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Third person. See where everybody else is at. Oh no, they're just hanging back. Probably a good idea. All right. Is that 2 down?
Mm-hmm.
2 of them.
Yep.
There you go.
That was perfect. That was really, really good.
All right.
Somebody in chat said Zarya's not the play against this team. I mean, come on, that was great. That was
I don't
great.
know. It was referring to the Switch, so I think it might have been for the last game. And I don't know that I agree or disagree with that, but I do see your point. It didn't work if we want to count winning as working. But honestly, sometimes when you're doing switches for this, it's just about making it harder for the other team. And Zarya is a very good way to do that. Those bubbles give her ult charge, and her ult holds you all in place.
I was gonna say she just used her ult.
Yep, there it is.
Right there, look at this.
Mow through them.
Ooh, that Ramattra did a great job of blocking so much of that damage though.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. You can't focus on Ramattra when you start
There we go.
like blocking like that with the arms.
Oh, it's worthless. It is worthless to get at him at that point.
Job. ECU
Almost a
again.
team kill.
No, yeah, they're getting it. They're getting it.
I don't know where a soldier went.
This glowing line right here is us pushing past the enemy. So that means that we're in the lead. If we pass this yellow line, we're now in the lead. So this is really great. Great job for ECU JV. Overwatch, doing a great job.
Yes, and you can see at the top, if you look at that, there is a gray bar right next to where it shows how far each team is pushed. That is where the lead is. So it is a quick way, if you can't see the yellow point, to be able to tell how we are doing. Sorry, we can see them playing out there.
Yeah. I hear it too. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
We can hear it from walls.
Yeah.
People get excited. It's great. It's really fun.
All right.
We're doing good. This is good.
You said the F buttons?
Yeah, F buttons.
Nice,
1
nice.
1 through 5.
1 through 5? Got it.
1 back to first. Yeah, looks
Two
like
is
ECU got
two
a
is
little-
gone.
A little rough shape here just for a second, but it's still holding on.
Yeah. Sometimes in matches like this, it's all about the heat of the moment, and you can call it greed, you can call it adrenaline,
savage.
but sometimes you just overstretch a little. It looks like we may have been able to group up. All right, they're playing a wide match because this Zarya has been working.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they switched to Bridget too. Ooh,
Mhm.
immediately gets melted. Oh, that sucks. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. And then they switch back to a reset.
Back to a reset.
I
Yeah.
would say their tank is switching a lot, which is not good because that's resetting their ultimate meter every
Yes.
time they do it. And I've noticed they've done it twice where they reset and didn't use their ultimate, so that's not good.
Yeah, it does reset the ultimate meter. But more importantly, I think it just kind of shows the other team that they've got you on a back pedal.
Oh, yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to reset, you're switching people and then you're switching back, and it's like, is that because you think you're doing better, or is it because you weren't doing as well with your other pick? And
Yeah.
yeah,
I see in like
it's not
right
always
now,
a good thing.
I see ECU, our team, just bleeding the clock right now. And I'm like just kind of like keeping them at a right range and not
Yeah.
letting them, but then as soon as they're seeing an opening, they're taking advantage of it. So
Yep.
Overwatch JV really doing it. Great job.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game mode, and I think it's fairly unique. Yeah, no, pretty much just this game mode. If you are
Oh,
winning,
look at this. Oh, terrible. Ooh.
very
Another-
good,
another
very
team
good.
kill here right at the end. Oh, you hate to see it. But
Yeah.
man, what a great job.
If you're winning, you've got that little gray bar on your side, or on the enemy side, you can just drain the clock.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about pushing it all the way, but we may get there.
Way to
Oh,
go, ECU. Nice job. Nice
Yes.
Job, nice job.
I won't clap too loud for the sake of anybody using headphones.
Yes, yes. Great work. Good job.
Uh,
GG's.
Can one still become a caster after the season has started?
Yes, yes. Send me a DM on Discord. We'll link up. But
Yeah.
yes, I will need some more help with casting. For
We've got a
starting.
lot of games.
Yes.
A lot of games.
Yes.
You said practically every night.
Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday will be here from basically 7 p.m. until probably 11, almost every single night. So yeah, it'll be very busy, and that's not to mention post production. That's a whole other beast.
Do we want to
Yeah, let's see if we can
head back into
jump
their
into
game if
their
we can?
Yeah, great job. So that means that ECU JV won their first match, which means they are 1-0 for the evening.
Yep.
They're going to be waiting for their next school. So
Yep.
it looks like I can jump in and spectate. So we're going to switch over to Varsity and see how they're doing.
And it looks like they might be subbing someone out on the JV.
Yeah, okay, we are in Varsity now. And again, this is the version where we can't see everything, so just be very much so. Yeah.
All right, our team is coming up on the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
We're-
nice,
we
very
gotta-
nice.
We're actually holding up.
Oh, they're pulling Venture again.
Yeah, still in the same dive. This is Clark again, Clark University.
Swap to Orion. I love Orion and Coliseum. I really do. I love Orion on push. Ryan's just a really fun one. Very good to see on your team. That shield blocks almost everything from
Yes.
a very big angle.
Oh no. So close. They are right there.
All right, Bruno, I challenge you. Come on up here. Let's cast. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds good. There's another question about watch specific players. Just we are in control of it, so just
Yes.
let us know if you want to watch somebody. We try to keep it on the tank or the what's the frontline support, just so it's easiest to watch.
Yes.
The DPS ones, they fly around so much sometimes it's a little difficult. But yeah, let us know who you want to watch, and we'll do our best to get on them.
Yeah, the first time that we did this, we were testing out some systems, and I definitely was trying to make sure. Oh,
So
can we move our image? We're blocking part of it.
Our face is
I do believe we're blocking our team. Just a little bit.
Yes, we'll put it
Yeah,
like,
they put it right about there, a little under.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still see the most recent confirmed kills
Yes.
loading in, but you're not blocking anything when we switch back to the JV and can see more information about the battle.
Now this is a tough end for ECU. They looks like they were doing really good there for a second, and then did not get the push far enough. So that means Clark took the win from them. So that puts our varsity team first loss. That'll
Oh,
move them.
Baxi, play of the game.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see it. We probably missed it. Very good.
It's nice. Look at that.
My guy Lane knows how to aim up.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Let's go. Great
That's
job, great job.
something that you got to get used to that in Overwatch. I play a majority of Call of Duty. You don't learn those skills over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be in between rounds for just a little bit. I'm gonna go check in. I'm gonna go. Well, actually, I don't have to go in. I can check in.
You can check in.
We saw. Okay, so I need to go upload some results here. So this is Clark Steele, confirm results. Next, Clark Steele is up 2. They're the winner.
Yep.
Go.
Looks good.
Okay, proof of results. I don't think we have to upload any proof of results for this.
No.
Uh,
I think that's mostly probably for ties.
I'll find out though. Let's see, proof. No. Okay.
No, you just could potentially be asked for it.
That was literally it. Yeah, you could be potentially asked. So that's
Which, good for us, we're streaming it.
yeah.
So-
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Blaine, I said, hey, we saw the end, and he said, hey, did you see my play of the game? I said, absolutely. We got it. We saw it.
And a good shout out. Let's make it very clear for if he watches it back. Very good aim. Very good aim.
Great job. Great job. Okay, so we're good with confirm results. All right. Good job. Clark Steele won. All right, and then we're going to go over to our JV match. And it looks like they already got theirs 2-0. Perfect. Okay,
Nice.
so just to kind of look at where we're at with each of these, this is a round robin type tournament. So there's actually a bracket for this.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll take a look at where we are at. So our varsity team will go to the losers bracket. And let's find where they went to. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so we lost there, so we are going to be down here. Okay, we're waiting for our next opponent for varsity. Says the winner of match 32. Or loser of match 32. So we are waiting on... Okay, it looks like we're going to be playing Pace White Snow. Pace Snow White.
Yes.
Pace Snow
Pace
White.
Snow White.
What is that?
I don't even know. Though we had a chance to be playing OKC, and that would have been maybe more interesting, though we could be playing a Disney princess.
Right? Yeah, and so for JV, they're now going to be playing the SMSU Mustangs.
All
Their
right.
gold team. I don't know what that means. We had to give our team names arbitrary names, so I
Yeah.
picked Star Wars planets for ours.
Ah.
That's why you see ECU Tiger Tatooine and
Oh, that's where I'd heard that before.
so
Okay.
Southwest Minnesota State University.
Okay.
Southwest Minnesota State University. Okay.
I wonder if theirs are potentially platinum and gold in reference to ranks
Maybe.
for Overwatch.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Pace Snow is Pace University. Where is Pace University?
PAC.
What is that? Where is that even at?
I don't know. It's giving like North.
New York, New York.
Yep,
It's a
okay.
private, nonprofit, 4-year university.
Hey, Snow White. That's an interesting choice of name.
Yeah. They probably just so like me and got upset because you had to put.
Oh yeah, it's probably Pace and then whatever they did there. Yep. Okay.
Because they were like, oh, because I had it as Overwatch Varsity, and NECC was like, you can't have Overwatch. I said, okay. Dang, they have a full roster too.
A
Holy
very
shit.
full roster.
Trying to get all their profiles loaded so we can take a look at who they are.
And this is for our varsity team.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They have 13 people in their roster. That's crazy. Tinfoil is gold. Checkmate is a Master 1.
Okay.
Master 1.
Okay.
Oof.
The next thing after Master is the top 500 players, right?
Yes.
For any of those that don't know what these different ranks that we're talking about are, that's the top 500 players that play Overwatch.
Right. Yes. A couple platinums, a couple more golds. So yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. That's what I hear. It's gonna be a doozy.
And they lost to the OKC team.
Did they? Is that who they lost to?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. So I'd be interested to seeing that match.
Yeah.
If they had somebody that was a Masters 1. But again,
Yeah.
always take those rankings with just a grain of salt.
Yes. Well, and also too, like some people are ranked on console, and
Yes.
console rankings are not the same.
Console rankings are the same. They do not bleed over any honestly, the console skill level is very different whenever you start going into PC. I play most of my games coming off a console, and my aim is garbage in Overwatch because of that, because I don't know how to use a mouse. So, yeah, I do know that we have at least 2 players on our varsity team that are trying to learn mouse and keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
I am checking in with both groups. And you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out JV team winning their first matchup. That's
for
awesome.
sure.
Awesome. They had said that. They said that they wanted to come out and smash. They said, we want to smash this competition. I said, go for it, guys.
Yes. Well,
Awesome. Any questions, guys, from the audience? Anything y'all want to
questions,
ask about?
comments, suggestions. Let us know if there's a player that you think we should give a little bit more screen time to.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about doing it.
So tomorrow, we will be in Oklahoma City tomorrow. While waiting for any questions, we'll be taking 9 students up to Oklahoma City State Fair.
Mhm.
There is going to be a close combat game tournament happening. So we will actually be there, being put on by Rainy Day Productions, and so we'll be actually at this event, and we'll have some of our Tigers competing in Super Smash Brothers. We'll have them competing in Tekken, Street Fighter 6, and also a couple people were playing Guilty Gear. So just kind of a fun go and play and get some exposure and some experience playing in a competitive setting. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we're excited. There's some money on the line for it, so we're sponsoring basically. And the way that in the fighting game community they look at it, they say that we are sponsoring fighters. They actually kind of they talk like they're boxers, like this is my, and they even say like, oh, this is my sponsor. Like, it's pretty wild. But yeah, it should be fun.
I mean, to be fair, the amount of precision and the amount of just memorization of like so many different move combos. I play Mortal Kombat, and that's not even half of the things I think that a game like Tekken tends to involve, right?
Oh yeah. They're intense.
And that's what our people play.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, so we'll be there. We're going to be playing quite a bit. We'll be there from basically like 1 o'clock until about 6, just playing the games that we're going to be there for. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll post on social like how we're doing and stuff. So if you want to keep up with how the teams are doing and how everybody's playing, just follow us on Facebook, and you'll keep up with us there. So just checking in.
Oh, we got a shout out to Lucario.
Lucario.
Is that your Smash main?
I was gonna say
Bella?
Yeah. Who is
Oh, he's a Pokemon.
favorite Pokemon? It is a Smash character though.
It is a Smash character. I used to love playing Lucario in Smash Brothers Brawl, but let's be real, Ike is where it's at. Ike is where it's at. I got so sad the first time I played Ultimate, and they had nerfed Ike's speed because let's be real, he was a problem in Brawl. But I got used to it, and he's still just as good if you can get used to it. So, do you play any fighting games? I know you tried out Street Fighter.
I have been playing a lot of Street Fighter actually. Yeah, I've been really getting into that one. Probably playing it at least every day just to,
All right, here we go.
JV looks like they're getting ready to fire off. Maybe.
Oh, don't put you on the team.
I need to go into spectator. How do I?
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Sweet.
We may have stumbled into it, but we did get in place.
Yes. Cool.
All right. Looks like we did have at least one sub put in on ours. Buddy has now joined the lineup. Now we just wait.
Yeah.
Wait for the other team.
Basically, just waiting for the other team to connect.
So Tekken. Or not Tekken. Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter. A lot of Cammy. I'm a Cammy main.
Oh, yeah.
I like Cammy. I think my wife explains it well. Like, I like characters that are very tempo driven. So, we were talking about Kiriko's ultimate. Like, that's a tempo shifter. When Kiriko drops
Yes.
the ultimate, like that's a huge shift in momentum.
Hmm.
So I prefer characters like that, and Cammy just happens to be that in Street Fighter. She's a close combat, really difficult, tough to play for sure. But yeah,
For
lots of Street Fighter. Also, I've been playing lots of Star Trucker. Hashtag anybody else playing Star Trucker out there?
I haven't even heard of that one.
You heard of American Truck Simulator?
Oh, you know what? I may have heard of that one, but
Okay.
Star Trekker, they put it in space.
Basically,
They
yeah.
put it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
space.
Basically, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Basically, American Truck Simulator in space. Yeah.
All right.
Yep, pretty much. That's great. Is your friend so Ventus? Your friend is Buddy? Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, looks like the opponents are joining, getting set up.
All right.
Oh man,
They're
here they come.
convenient over here.
Here they come. Here comes the enemy. Trash Chap. Like, what are these names?
Yeah, I don't even.
See, look, I got 4 for my ranking of like how nice I am to people in this game.
That's great. I don't know how you get up that high. I always endorse people after every game. Mine's at 2.
Ooh,
But I also
flaming over here.
haven't played a lot of
You're
games.
flaming over here, man. You're on there causing all kinds of trouble. That'd be funny. It would be funny to join a match with you and you're just like flaming super hard. Like I couldn't see it, but I could,
Flaming as in burning out.
Yes.
Let's be real. I don't control my boosters that much, and I play Farah, so I was actually practicing with a couple of our JV people not the other night. It's been a couple weeks ago at this point. Before they started really trying to play together on competitive, and one of them pointed out, they were like, "Hey, I think I see you die a lot." But like, I think I see you die to yourself more than anything else. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you get when you play Far On Brawl. That's not what she's made for. And I just do be getting on top of people for no reason.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You die more to your own stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
Ugh.
funny because here's the thing. I grew up playing, and last semester I was going to try out for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And in Call of Duty, if you're doing 1-for-1s where you're getting a kill and somebody's killing you in that lifespan, that's good.
Mhm.
Having a 1.0 or higher is good because it's so easy to just really get away with things in that game. But in this game, because it's much more team-based in your abilities being used at the same time and together, it is far more of a hindrance to be getting 1-for-1s. So I thought I was doing pretty okay, and then he mentioned that, and it's actually improved my gameplay. I got a play of the
Sweet.
game recently thinking that way.
Sweet.
It's pretty great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like JV's just about ready to start. Everybody's connected. We didn't really scout any of the JV players. I guess we probably could do that.
Just
for
real
for
quick.
a quick second here. Let's see who they're playing. Oh, I have it still pulled up here, right? Pace. They're playing Pace Snow White.
No, that was the
SMS.
that was yeah.
What? Oh, there they are. I was like, that's impossible. They should have a team.
It's just trying to think. Loading team members. There we go.
Yeah,
They don't show
this-
it at the top like most websites do.
This. What happened was NECC switched to a completely different operating system like a week before the season started.
No.
So there was like this huge update to the operating system like right before the season started. So this is like this is brand new, and so of course it's like struggling. And there's like a bunch of people in here using it. So I'm not shocked. It's like really struggling, but yeah, it's not good.
Oh, Bruno, our upstarting caster, wants to play Siege. Have
Ooh,
you heard
yeah.
a lot of talk about people trying to do Siege?
No, not really. No, but that
If
doesn't
you
mean
find
we can't do
people,
it.
find people. We will try to get it together. I say we, like I have anything to do with that. Cody said this 100 times.
I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
What did I say 100 times?
Oh, that if you can find people to play, we'll try and work it out.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That's what was happening with COD. We didn't have enough people to come in and do that. We were about 1 under. But I think next semester, if I can encourage the people that want to do it enough, I think we might be able to get a team together for that one.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Man, this team has 16 people.
Wow.
I did. We're giving
Hey.
Baxi a hard time.
In his defense, he plays more than I do.
Yes, yes, yes.
I may know how to spectate mildly, but that's because I watch a lot of videos.
That's fine. That's fair. You're doing great now. You're doing great commentary. Like honestly, one of the things I really want is to like explain what people are watching, and you're
Yes.
doing awesome. Like explaining what exactly we're seeing. So you're doing great.
Yeah,
Those are the game modes.
I was trying my best because I know that a lot of the people that'll end up watching. Okay, so as far as being hard to hear, because we've had it again in the chat, we've heard it's better on the app.
It's also, we need another mic. That's the other part.
Also, I'm very quiet, and the mic's pointing at me because of that. Cody can project all day, but if the mic's pointing at me, I don't know how much it helps.
That's all good. It's fine.
I don't remember what we were talking about for that one. All right.
That's
Are we doing a
fine.
skin check?
That's fine. Yeah. No, they actually can't.
Oh. No. This is the other team. Though we are seeing some Winston gameplay from our folks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not very common. At least from what I've seen. I do know we had someone practicing Winston, I think, earlier.
Yes. So this is JV going off against. This is the SMSU crew.
Yes.
We'll see how it goes.
All right. For this map, the control point is right here next to this big what is that, a gong?
Bell?
It's a
Gong?
drum of some
yeah,
sort.
gong is right. There's probably an actual name. It's the Japanese giant drum thing.
Yeah, I've definitely heard it before, but not like that. Not enough for me to know it. A good Winston bubble. For those of you that have played other games but not Overwatch, a thing to note about the shields and bubbles in this game that took me a minute to find out, if you're on that team, you can shoot through that bubble. If it's blue for you, you don't have to worry about your team not being able to operate if you put it in the wrong spot.
Oh, some savage jumps here by Winston. As soon as Diva's mech died, Winston immediately jumps on the back line because
Nice.
he knew that there's nothing they can do to stop that right now. Super smart play.
Yeah. So as far as typical stats for Winston, he's a tank. For those that, again, don't necessarily play these kinds of games, the reason that he jumped on that back line and knew that they weren't going to be able to handle that is because their DPS and support players may have a good damage turnout, but he's got 625 health, which is going to be a problem for anybody that doesn't have as much health as he does. Oh, what is this you activated?
I just made the third person here. I figured Winston was about to ult, and here he goes.
Nice.
Slapping people away.
Ooh, and we did the Kiriko boost.
Chasing somebody over here. Good miss.
We had a Kiriko ult right next
Wow.
to that and gave him a big boost in speed. It may have been a little bit hard to tell because Winston's ult is very, like, thrashy, so it looks just a little slower.
Yeah.
But that jump, you could really tell there.
We're going to switch over to Buddy here.
Our resident Juno player, as far as this team goes right now, we've got two ults up there. The Mei ult and Reaper.
Which is devastating. If they can get that together, that's devastating. It's like Kiriko just went down with a shot from the sniper.
Alright, better watch it right there.
Mhm.
Their Juno also has their ultimate up. And it looks like the Widowmaker does. Now, Widowmaker's ultimate, the purple character in the top right for everybody at home, that ultimate allows them to see what we're seeing right now, where we can see the enemy teams through the walls. That allows them to see our team like that.
Yeah, here she just
In the
used
middle
it.
of gameplay.
So their
Yep,
Widowmaker
there you go.
just used the ult, so there's that.
It helps a lot with positioning. Oh, here's our Mei ult.
Switching back over to Buddy here.
Trying very hard to keep control of that point. Or I guess regain control of the point.
Yeah, we lost it. Lost it for a minute there.
Alright, we're gonna have to backpedal a little bit. Don't get scared. Oh,
It's the Widowmaker. Widowmaker is just is focusing on Kiriko and just trying to keep Kiriko dead. So that's got to be something that we address right away.
for sure. Oh, we switched into Zarya.
Well, it was working last game, so they're going to try to go back to that.
That's fair.
Back on Buddy.
Wow, that Diva has really stepped up their game.
Yeah.
I think they were playing a little bit timid at the start of things. They were a bit further back. Diva does have a good range on her minigun turrets that she has, but honestly, Diva is a dive character. You are supposed to be on top of people, and you're supposed to be doing it quickly. So now that they are playing with that strategy, it is working very well.
Yeah. First round goes to SMSU.
Yes, use our emojis. They're extremely cute. I think other people would prefer I said cool, but I just think they're awesome. All right. We have had a nope. We are unsure about that switch out, but we did we have Brigitte the last time?
No,
We did not.
Brigitte is new, which I've seen.
I didn't know you could do this with chairs. Anyway,
I've seen play a lot of Bridget, so
all right.
this is a good thing.
I can't figure Bridget out. She seems like the coolest character. I cannot understand this whip thing.
Yeah, she's tough.
Yeah.
She's tough. She's tough.
But the people that can do it, she is a support character to fear. She gets a shield by herself, has a very well, she's got average health, but she does have a little bit of a shield on top of it. That's what that orange part on her health bar is at the bottom.
Right.
There's the shield, and this whip, it's got a good range. The animation doesn't suggest that, and it's also got a whip effect where she can they call it booping, where she can hit someone and it bumps them back a little bit.
Beeping somebody in the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All right.
something else.
They've got an Ana on their team. Had a sleep dart there on our Reaper.
Not good positioning. I mean, this downward position I'm not a big fan of. Now, the enemy switched to Winston, which is kind of an odd play in this map, because it's a close quarters map. Ooh, it looks like our Bridget got a good kill on theirs.
Honestly, for this map specifically, I've gotten just absolutely rolled over by Sigmas and Ramatras.
Yes.
It's very good for this one. They have a large area of effect for some of their attacks that they can use. But, I mean, if it's working, it works.
Yeah. Well, it's like this is a map where a brawl character, Ramatra would be great because they're more stationary.
Yep.
Whereas Winston, they're playing is a dive character, so it doesn't.
He's got to get on people. Yeah.
Right. Which this is just a lot of narrow hallways, and it's not great for jumping around. So we'll see if that pans out for them.
Well, I even think I would try to deploy a. Our Brigade is brazen.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
for sure.
wild.
That was a little.
That's a little much for my gameplay.
Yes. Very aggressive.
I would say that Winston is a choice here, but I would approve of a Diva on this map specifically, because whenever you aren't in control of the point, the enemy team is going to be up on that middle part trying to get to you, and Diva does have her boosters that she can fly up there.
Right. And if she accidentally gets knocked off, she can fly herself back up.
Yeah.
Here comes the brawl again. Let's see, another dive by Winston.
Oh, and a sleep dart on our Brigade.
Yeah, she's super low. Yep, there goes
There we go.
One support down. I was wondering when SMSU would drop in. They should have.
Apparently, Brigade's range is 4 chairs long. We saw that at the beginning of the map when we were loading in. She was hitting the chairs.
We switched to Hog.
Oh, ECU Reaper, is that a request for us to
Watch Reaper.
to watch a little bit of Reaper? Reaper is a very interesting one because he and I'll say it again for those at home that don't play this game. All of the abilities, if you look on the bottom right of the screen whenever we're on a character like this, those white boxes are the different abilities that our characters have access to. They go on cooldown. So they aren't able to... There we go.
He needs to do it.
That was a really good one. Yeah.
That was, man. Lots of opportunity there. That's great.
So, the ultimate for Reaper.
Ooh, that was a good time to be watching Reaper too. Good job. Reaper.
Here we go. Yeah, for real. Play the game. We'll see it. Unless something else very impressive happens, but with 8% left, we may not. The abilities go on cooldown, which means they aren't available all the time. This ability right here makes it to where, you probably saw it from third person the last game we were spectating. He kind of like breaks apart, he becomes a mist, and he isn't able to be damaged, and it makes his speed go up a little bit. He's not walking, he's flying.
Doing a reset.
We had to switch to Hog.
Yeah, I switched to Hog, but we're resetting. So while we were on Reaper, they kind of crumbled a bit. So yeah, that was a problem. But they're regrouping, so they'll regroup, and we're in a really good position. We're at 99% of the points, so all we have to do is do a team wipe and
Here we
get the
go.
point, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can just do one retake, and honestly, where the other team's at right now, and I know they don't know this, but we know this, if they could just get somebody on the point, they could take it.
Right.
They could take it. None of them are standing up there.
Really good job, Reaper, taking the health pack there once. That was
Very
smart.
good.
Smart job.
I don't know what Biggie Cheese is talking about over here.
Biggie Cheese.
Trying to rap.
Yep. Team wipe looks like a team wipe for ECU.
All right, they're catching up. Again, I've seen this a lot where if you just get off that point, you're right there, you can't get back. These game modes that are capture objective based do have the option of overtime. If you can get one person standing there, that overtime will run down until they aren't there anymore, and then it'll go away.
Yeah, ECU tried to come back out on that, but did not. So first round will go to SMSU.
Yep. They did a Diva ult at the end right there, and I don't know if it hit anything, but it definitely would have helped if they had it.
Yep.
Oh,
Man,
we
what a
didn't get the play of the
robbery.
game.
Highway robbery over here. Oh,
I want to see it before I decide. Yeah, no. No, I disagree.
I disagree. Yeah, that was bad. Bad. Boo.
It wasn't a bad play, but it was not better than ours. That was a really good Reaper play. Yep.
Boo. All right, switching back over to Varsity here.
That's another thing, though. It is very common in games like this that feature play of the games. They are not.
Are we're jumping in?
I think we're jumping in on the
I
play
think
of
we're
the game.
jumping in on play of the game here. It looks like
There's a backseat again.
I'm trying to see who won that first one. We'll see.
It was our Cassidy we were spectating on.
Okay,
Assault.
ECU. Yeah, ECU came out.
Alright.
ECU coming out. First attack. Good. Well, they need that. You know, after losing that last round, they need a little bit of confidence to
Yes.
get back in it, and they just got it. So
For sure.
they're locked in now.
I'm gonna
Lock
jump
it
over
in.
to our tank.
This is the one where
Pot G does not always go to the winner. The play of the game.
should go to
Play of the game does not go to the winner every time. It just goes to, once again, as I was saying, in games like this, there's a ranking system where it decides what is the play of the game, and it's determined by a couple of different things. For this kind of thing, it's also probably determined per class differently. So our supports might get play of the game for a really good heal session. I'm not entirely sure. But it is not restricted to the winners, and it's not necessarily always correct.
It's points too, so like they're earning every play and every action earns points, and so it's really just what is earning the most points.
Yes.
Which can be very difficult to see. Like an assist that you don't see counts for points, or like so it's tough. It's sometimes tough.
Honestly, the soldier that got the play of the game in the last one that we watched, I don't know that this is how it works, but I would assume that he got more points for that play because he got more headshots. Reaper may have used his ultimate and gotten 3 kills and then killed somebody else, but this guy wasn't using an ultimate. He got headshots from a kind of far distance. All right, we are spectating on Sift here. Again, in case you've lost track of who this person is because of the game switching, because of the character switching. This is the guy that I said does the aim training. They have really tried to just... Alright, can we do it? We can do it, yeah.
Nice. Good
That was
kill,
the
good
Orisa
kill.
ultimate
Yes,
that she was
yes.
trying to activate there.
Yeah, that's tough to shoot through too, so really nice job. Sip, double kill over here.
Yep, here we
Go
go.
for the
3!
triple. Go for the triple.
Oh, 3.
Let him have it.
I don't know, sometimes you just gotta scare him a little bit.
Yeah. It's a statement. You gotta make a statement.
As Faro players, we know everything about just scaring people.
Yes.
We may not get very many kills with our ultimates, but we do scare a lot of people.
Good work. We're gonna switch to Assault here next and watch him, and then we'll switch
Nice.
over to Crispy for a bit.
This got his
Savage.
ultimate coming up.
Savage ult with Cassidy and Assault. Oof.
For this character, their
32.
ultimate does aim assist, correct?
For
Soldier?
Soldier, yeah. Soldier,
Yeah.
it's like locks on.
A better lock on, more headshots, faster damage,
Yeah.
quicker team kills.
Should have been paying attention to that and switched over to Cassidy when he had his ult. That would be smart. But no! We're not
Well,
smart.
we can't see
We're learning.
when they got their ults.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah,
Well, now we can.
I can tap. Man, look at that damage though. Holy Toledo.
Yeah.
I like seeing a good spread of damage. Like I don't want to see it all in one spot. I like seeing it, you know.
Crispy's got 1 death and 17 elims.
Jeez.
Eliminations.
Savage.
Honestly, I would expect 1 death from a Roadhog. They do have a self-healing ability. It can do, what is it, 1-2 seconds, 300 health. It's a lot.
It also
It's a lot.
It also does damage reduction. So while
Oh,
you're drinking
God.
the potion, not only is it healing you, it reduces the damage you take. So it's also really good just to run up in front of somebody and use that while they waste their stuff.
Big,
Super
big.
strong.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, I
they're
was
using a
gonna say,
Winston.
Yeah, nice.
Again, they're tank switching. I wonder if this is... Oh, well, that was from a different
Look
game.
at this assault, nice. Still making it.
And we've done
Taking
an
something out of
ultimate
something.
here.
Ooh.
That one
Wow.
is for Juno. Once again, I think big speed, definitely big healing.
Yeah, look at this. Nice work. I don't know. I think Assault may have Sif to run for his money. I don't know who is the.
Maybe.
Look at that first round going to ECU.
We'll see who
Varsity.
gets play of the game.
Yes. Good job. Good game, ECU.
Oh, we got Lane playing support.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there
here it is. Assault. Maybe it's the
Look,
high noon we missed.
Oh, Assault just like I guess he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
that is a sprint that I am familiar with.
Yeah. I was like, while his play of the game is happening, we see him sprinting out of the lab. Like, good games, good games.
It wasn't the high noon we missed. I really thought it might have been. All right, well, first game is ours.
GG's.
I wonder what game mode we'll be jumping into next. Control? No,
Push.
they were just playing control.
Push.
Push.
City's push, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so JV. Let's check in with JV and see.
Heroes don't watch the explosions. Yes, that is exactly what was happening there.
Probably really distracting, and I'm sorry.
While he's being distracting, I'll engage with chat. Isaiah, what's a cue ball?
Oh no.
Cue ball was sliding?
What? I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I'm not that deep into Overwatch. I've been playing for 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
We jumping into the JV?
Let's see. Good. You know what? I will say too, like just talking Overwatch, like Varsity, they just needed something to get them started, and I think they're back with
For
it.
sure.
They're good. They're back with it.
You can definitely tell just being able to like see into the lab. They are
Mhm.
into it now.
Yeah.
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 A good win puts everybody in good spirits.
I always watch people's faces. Like I watch their faces and see like what they're doing, and
Mhm.
you know, it's cool. It's good stuff. Hey, thank you for being here too. Thank you for
Yeah.
hosting tonight. It's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Free time. And honestly, if I wasn't here, I'd be at home trying to get into ranked. So
Yeah.
might as well.
You know, that's what I always say. Like, what would I really be doing other than this? Probably playing video games at home.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Playing video games at home. I spent all of yesterday after I got off work trying to get into ranked. I didn't need to be doing it tonight. We'll do this.
Yep. That's great. It's good stuff.
All
Well,
right.
I don't know. It looks like Varsity's going to start, so we'll stick with Varsity for a little bit, and then we'll go to JV afterwards. Now, if JV wins, they would have to win this one and their next round. But if they win 2 games, that's really great. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. So do we know what kind of placement we're looking at if they do win those 2 games?
No, we
No.
won't. We won't know anything until probably. So this is like one of the frustrating things for esports is we won't know our schedule until probably Sunday night.
Oof.
But we're supposed to play Tuesday night.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we won't have that much time before our first match. So even today, like we didn't really know who we were playing today until Wednesday night, like really late Wednesday night. So it's kind of like our traditional sports. They know what schools they're playing when, like a year in advance, but we don't know but 2 days in advance. So it's tough. That is definitely a big complaint about esports, is that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Cue Ball is Reaper Reap.
Oh,
Mark
yeah,
One.
yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Raekwon. Okay.
Yeah.
Quan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Quan.
that makes sense.
Um,
Quan's doing great. Like he's doing really good and having a good time. So
yes,
we're happy
for
to have him
sure.
on.
For sure. I will say, for those at home, in case you're curious about how much work these students do put into this, I saw the schedule that we had in the lab the other day. 3 days this week leading up to this match, not counting anything that they did prior to us starting this or today, our varsity team was in here practicing.
Yes.
Not only do they love this game, they love working on it together, getting better at it, competing.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
It's really good. It also, we're both staff members, right? Like
Mhm.
our goal is to provide a good experience for these students.
Mhm.
And like I don't know about you, but like seeing them laughing and having fun
Love it.
it just is great. Like it's amazing to see because I remember, and you may, like, as a student, I didn't have this. I didn't have something that was fun, that was challenging, that I was getting rewarded for, getting a scholarship for.
Yeah.
That was really, really a team thing. I didn't have that. And so it's like it's really cool to see, them have this experience, and I can see it already doing good things for them.
Mhm.
So it's been really good. Like I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't a sportsy kid. And my last year of high school was when Bing started doing their
Oh, really?
their
The
esports.
last year?
I
Oh,
was
that
in it.
sucks.
I was in it. I was on the Rainbow Six team. I had
Nice.
never played Rainbow Six, but I was trying my best. But of course, that was 2020, so we did a half a season of that.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, no, I'm so happy to see that we've got these guys in here doing this. That we have so much interest in it.
Yeah.
From players. We just got to make sure that we've got interest from everybody else that's going to help support our players.
It's true.
So-
Yeah, and honestly, that's my biggest role. I hate to say it, but I don't coach a whole lot. Although I go by Coach Cody, I don't coach a whole lot. I do a lot more of the back end stuff, trying to make sure we have enough money to make this thing work,
Mhm.
and finding sponsors and recruiting for the school. Like that's the majority of what I do. So it's really good to see these guys just take
Yes.
it and run with it and
Mhm.
make, like Gracie said, this varsity team, they've been in here. Their practice schedule is 3 days a week
Mhm.
for 2.5 hours every single time.
Yep.
That's a pretty substantial time. Not to mention they're now here playing as well. That's on top of their practice schedule. So they're playing and practicing at least 12 to 15 hours a week. And that's not including their own time.
Yep.
They're all up here at some point in the day just practicing. Could be 8 o'clock in the morning. I get here and there's people still in the lab hanging out playing. So
Mhm.
it's really good to see, and they are putting in the work for sure.
Yeah.
And it is interesting. I was gonna say, talk about the work. It's very interesting to see the difference between the varsity and JV. The varsity team, you can see them making planned and prepared plays,
Mhm.
and they'll just, if the play doesn't work out, they'll just give up and disrupt. And you'll even see sometimes they'll just stand there and die because the play is dead.
Right.
Whereas JV, you don't see that. They're fighting tooth and nail all the way through. So it's
Mhm.
kind of a difference in style, but very interesting to see how they both play out.
Yeah. And I'll mention it whenever we can see the JV team. Again, I don't know his screen name, but maybe you can point out Reese's screen name if he's in on that
Mhm.
match. But Baxi Lane, he's the captain.
Mhm.
So whenever we're talking about whether or not we have Cody in here coaching, the captains are coaching. Sometimes I've heard that they don't necessarily play the entirety of the time that they're working on.
I'm being asked to order pizza.
Apparently, they deserve that for their win.
Oh,
Not.
well, here we go. We'll make it a challenge. How about this?
Oh yeah.
We'll
You
go
gotta
watch it and-
inform them of the challenge.
So, all right, let me
Go
go.
tell 'em.
I'm
Go
gonna
tell 'em
tell them.
about
They
the
gotta win this, and then they'll get pizza.
I'll talk to you guys about the work our captains put in. Our captains, they do. They're submitting requests for orders instead of listening. Our captains on our teams, they will play during practices, but typically they're helping their players.
The challenge was delivered.
The victories are.
The challenge was delivered.
It was
So if they win this match, I will pay for pizza.
not a box per kill. Ventus, that's a lot. I don't think you understand. Last match, our tank got 17 kills.
Yeah.
17 boxes of
boxes
pizza?
of pizza. No way. Oh well, the first combat instance went to the other team. So we'll see if the motivation sticks. But
Right,
yeah, you
Sif's
see,
still up.
like Sift is waiting.
Oh, you
so-
can tell he's excited with all this
Yep,
little
yep.
shivering that he's doing. Ooh, we're going after that pizza.
Yep. We said we were gonna watch Assault a bit more.
Yes, because
And
Assault's been
also-
popping off.
Zach, we did not watch Zach much, so we need to watch Zach a little bit too.
And for those that don't know the new, I'm calling it Gen Alpha slang because I don't own that. Popping off, very good. Very good
Popping
thing.
Ooh, Zach, look at these shots are really good. Ooh,
Arcuria is
they
doing
are
great.
getting it. They are getting
Yeah.
it. There we go.
They're being
All
loud now.
ECU's got it under
I
control.
don't know if you guys
Lock it
can
in,
hear them,
lock
but
it in.
they're going for it.
We can hear when they get really excited the comms that they're doing, and it's really it's part of the practice. They got to practice communicating
Mhm.
really fast to each other. So
Yes. That was one of the things that I really was trying to work on whenever I was trying to try out for Call of Duty is if you go in and watch those matches, the like professionals, not the collegiate matches, they speak incredibly quickly and with like half syllable words. I'm not even kidding. Let alone the fact that they all have their own lingo. You know, the boops. They don't call them ultimates, they're
Boops.
ults. Yeah.
man, ECU is killing it. I mean, I hate to say it, but man, they may be.
It was that
getting
pizza. It was that pizza.
Love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh, she's climbing up on the thing. I was like, Kiriko can jump so high.
Yeah, she can climb scale walls.
Yeah. That is a really interesting part of this game for me as someone that plays a lot of other games. They have characters in a first-person shooter that can climb walls and some that can't.
Yeah.
Typically, if you're doing that kind of thing for the sake of balance and not having to work on how to make other players deal with that, if they're not playing as that person, everybody's just able to do it or they can't. There's only like 4 characters in this game, all the Japanese ones that can do that. Someone pointed out to me
All
the
the
other day.
Japanese characters? Really?
Yeah,
What?
Hanzo, Genji, Kiriko.
What?
I think that's it.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
actually probably true. Yeah. That's fact. That's good. That's funny.
Also, we have a shout out to Zach. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes.
Zach has been doing great. Oh my gosh, you're right. It's the wall running. They just turned the Japanese characters into Naruto.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's what happened. Anyway, let's get back into the gameplay.
Yeah. Tough bout. This last interaction was a little tough.
It's a little tough, but we've got a couple of players that made it out, and they're trying to secure space for the people that are coming back. That is, you might notice it more with the JV team based on the characters that they play, but that is the main job of our tanks, especially in the objective-based
Zach
gameplay.
is going after. Oh no! Zach goes after the Junkrat and gets killed right by the dead thing. Oh, that sucks. So Junkrat drops a bunch of bombs when he dies, and Zach would just sit right on top of
He
that.
does?
Yes. Yes.
I apparently don't stand on top of enough dead Junkrats.
Yeah, it's one of his passive abilities is when he dies he drops like a whole bunch of bombs.
That's the other thing about this game is every
Oh.
character has some passives that they deal with, and every class has different ones.
Just a slog over here. Tons of death. Oh my goodness, what a great Crispy with a fantastic hook. Holy Toledo.
And Crispy is one of those players that was trying to make the transition from controller to keyboard and mouse.
Done it beautifully. That was
That was a really good play.
the grabbing with the hook and then turning while they're coming towards you. You'll watch him do it. He'll grab and then he'll flip his mouse so he turns the other direction. It actually makes the character go further and be behind you. So you'll see him grab and then immediately turn his view like this. See that?
There you go.
He's turning to reposition that person. So it's super good.
Yeah. As far as your question about Kiriko's ult, I will explain that whenever it comes up, because it will be if we have it, we will get it.
We
You press
are.
tab, see how close we are, or something like that.
We don't have Oh, yeah,
Who we got?
She just used it. Dang it.
Okay. Well, then I'll explain it. So when Kiriko's ult pops up, and space like this is really
Yeah,
where you want to use it.
Cassie
Very
range
long
ult.
range. Install that.
12 hogs, yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's a very good game mode for anybody that does play this game and has not tried it. Please do play the 12 hogs, 1 hole. You're basically just practicing hooking people into a big hole on one of the maps. I don't know all the map names
Great
yet.
practice.
It's
Great
very
practice.
good for the hook, and it's so much fun.
Oh man. So
Very
much
good.
damage.
Very good aim.
This
We'll have to get them into aim training and see who has a higher average on that.
I want to do this
That'd
like
be
an
great.
event. Like just
Yeah.
like invite anybody on campus to come try out their aim and see if they get better at it.
For sure.
Oh yeah, there's that hook again. Man, they've been nailing that hook.
Oh, a high noon.
High noon ult here. See if we can get anybody.
So
I don't know. Oh my
you see
goodness.
the little red circles popping up on the high noon. If they get closer, they do more damage. For when you let go of that high noon, and it's just instantly headshots. And if you get to that smallest circle, they are one-shot kills for every character. I feel like I've gotten got on tank before like that.
It's the health, so it fills up a circle for how much health they have, and when that circle's full, it will instantly kill them.
Yeah.
But it's about how much health they have.
Okay, okay.
They are going to celebrate now for pizza. So now they're all
Let's do
looking
it.
at me.
Let's do
go.
it.
All right, let's get some pizza.
All right, he'll order some pizza. I'll explain the Kiriko ult. So whenever you're playing on a match, ooh, Sif's play of the game. We're gonna have to keep track of those. All right, let's see it. 1, 2. That's a really good Reaper kill. There's a third. Oh well, was not confirmed. That was not 3. Let's be very clear there. But yes, great plays coming from all of our team. Honestly. The Kiriko ult. Whenever Kiriko uses her ultimate ability, she makes this path going forward, right? She pushes it forward, it pops up these bridges in the direction that it's going. If you are moving along that direction, your cooldown time is reduced, your movement speed is boosted, and your attack speed is boosted. That is the bare minimum of what it does. I don't know if it does anything more than that, but that is the minimum of what it does. That ultimate is extremely good to use. Kiriko's ability to do damage because she is a hit scan character. And I'll explain that because we might mention it more, especially as we see Sift and Assault using hit scan characters like Cassidy and Soldier. Hit scan is basically if you use your primary fire, your weapon attack with your cursor on an enemy, it automatically hits them. As opposed to other characters like we play Pharah, where you are waiting on a projectile to reach a certain place. If in that case, you need to kind of plan ahead, watch people's movement, track them like that. Whereas if you're doing hit scan and you can just track them immediately from the get-go, very good, very good. But yeah, that's the basis of Kiriko's ultimate. It's a very good one to use. Kiriko is a very good character and very popular in competitive play because she's a hit scan character and provides a lot of good healing. But mostly, I would say, because of that ult and her Suzu, which is her ability beyond the wall climbing and the healing factor. Excuse me. The Suzu makes it to where we have a couple of characters that do things that, there's a character named Sombra. She hacks things. And basically what that ends up doing is it makes it to where you do not get to use your abilities for a certain period of time. If Kiriko uses that Suzu on you, it's that flower thing that you've seen maybe once or twice. It hasn't happened a whole lot because they haven't been having people play characters like Kiriko or Sombra or Anna. But when you see that, it does a cleansing effect. It takes all those bad debuffs, puts them away, and then also heals a little bit. So Kiriko's just all around a very good competitive character. A lot of teams will run a Kiriko. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'm not super surprised about how much Juno we've seen. Juno is the easier speed boost character. She does that ring. When she does that ring thing, it also provides a speed boost to everybody. Speed boost is a very important thing, especially when you see it coming out of the gate. You're able to get to places faster. You're able to push on teams better. Very good. Yes, and we love the ultimate for Juno. Juno's Welcome to Orbit ultimate, where she just has this giant beam, this space laser that does healing, and I'm sure a couple other things compared, not compared to, but considering other support characters' ultimates, it's gotta do some other things, but really the health boost in that is massive, and that's good enough for me. I don't even know. Let's see if I can pop us into the other team's game. I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna do the thing I saw him do. See if I can get that. I think we've been popping between bowler and backseat. So if they're in a match, we'll be able to see that. And maybe I can get us looking at the JV team. We'll find out. Because he's got to take care of pizza business, because apparently our team has earned some pizza. I mean, really. Let me know. What do you think, chat? Well-earned pizza? That was a very good match. They're excited. I don't know if they have another game that they're waiting on, while waiting on the pizza. Well, I guess if we're playing until 11, yeah, they've probably got another game they're waiting on, but they're all over here, standing, talking, so excited. Earn that pizza. I am going to do something that I probably shouldn't do. I'm going to leave you here alone for a minute. And I'm going to go tell them how well they did, because that was really good. Oh yeah, they're real excited out there. I'll say that when when I get a little bit closer to the night. They're so excited. That really did just hype them up. You think they earned their own box? Well, we've got them 3 coming. We've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the varsity team. So that's like a half a box each if we are not sharing with the JV team. Though that was not stated, so we'll find out. I'm telling you, a box per kill for that game. Can I go back and see the? I can see the last match. Can I? No, I can't. This is gonna be Cody's last match. Sad, disappointing. I can't see the last match for that one, but I'm really thinking a box per kill on any game, even a bad one, is going to be extreme. What level is Cody? I don't want to just go in and look at all of Cody's stuff. He plays Farah. Cody plays Farah, so when we play together, I don't know, we're looking at Cody's stuff. Yeah. Level 220. 220 is a lot. I didn't think he played this game that much. He's level 19 Farah. I'm only like level 8. I'll probably have to get some tips for him whenever we play. But it looks like he's mainly doing damage. He does a little support. He also plays Ilari. Okay. Ew, more Farah. Listen, Farah's great. If you can't hang with Farah, that's just too bad. No escape. No escape from the Farah flying overhead. JV does have to eat too. I'll ask him. I'll make sure we know, chat. So,
We're back.
3 large pizzas.
That's what that cost.
JV too?
JV went out to eat before this and got a very nice meal So JV has been well taken care of today as well.
The far hours are gross. We were looking at your characters.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
yeah,
tried to
yeah.
get Bowler to invite us, but I may have walked away and he did it. He may not have done it yet.
No, they're both waiting. So
Oh, okay. So
basically, they're
we're
just
just
kind
waiting.
of waiting for their next matchup. Oh, oops, not brave. I don't. What did you do to my DPI?
I don't know.
What did you do?
I didn't click it.
It's fixed. It's fixed. Okay.
I don't think I clicked it.
Schedule. Oh yeah, I gotta go in there and do the thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe at some point, if I
Good.
stick around for this, I'll learn how to do this, and then we won't forget it.
What are you saying? I'm gonna forget it.
I mean, you walked away, and then we almost forgot it.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm just making sure they both.
Got it reported
Yeah,
right.
they
Yep.
entered it both
Here we go.
right. Yep. Good.
Oh, they lost the second match to the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yep. So both teams are 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss for both varsity and JV.
Can we pull up the we didn't get to pull up the Mustangs rankings. Can we pull those up?
Yeah.
I'm just curious what their ranks are. Because you said we have one that's in Masters on our JV, right?
I think so.
Or somewhere near it.
Somewhere
Masters
in there,
1.
Yeah. Okay, so you have each of the players,
Mhm.
and then you just click that, and then it opens their battle net.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we were looking at your Farah playtime. Um,
Yeah, I like Farah. Farah's my favorite.
Farah's great.
Oh, I got a drink. I didn't even bring it.
Oh. Where did you put it down if you didn't bring it?
You know,
You'll find out. We'll get this time to do this. And then I'll pull up Overwatch again while it's loading so we can see those far hours. How many hours he put in a Farah? That's the hero level is 19. Time played. 18. That's... I've got like 5. I think I average 5 or so on mine. Too many. Nah. That's not too many. Honestly, let's do this. This is the one that I want to see. He's won 69 games as Farah. Too many. Too many. That's good. He's got 69 games won as Farah, and he's put in only 18, did it say? 18 hours. That's a lot more than 1 game per hour. Which may be closer to what I'm running. Anyway. Let's... Yep, here we go. Let's look at that competitive thing. Alright, we finally got Chap up. Looks like that one was our Brigade from last time.
yeah, you can.
Is that
you can
Platinum
see-
2? Or Silver 2? Platinum's fancier than that. Okay, that's not... It's not bad. I'm not ranked yet. But I am just very curious what a couple of them are.
Are we winning? Both teams are 1-1, so they're doing
Yeah.
pretty well. 1 win, 1 loss for both varsity and JV.
Varsity just won pizza.
Yes,
So-
yeah. They got a little incentive.
I told Carter and Assault.
It said that we need to go there in person.
Okay. So who did somebody?
They're still working out pizza things. I'll let you guys know. Oh, this one loaded up. Let's see it. It's a solid gold player on on everything, honestly. And remember, our grain of salt when we look at this. But honestly, I like to see that this guy has gold in all 3 roles. There are a lot of times that you'll play a game like this and you'll see someone that is really good in one role, maybe okay in another, and then just practically doesn't or shouldn't play the other one. I'm not saying shouldn't because of the skill level, but just because of how much time they're committing to it to be at such a high level in some of the others and such a low level in that one. This is really impressive. Yes, in case you weren't here for the pizza discussion, they won pizza. Platinum 4, 5, and 2. Again, very good spread. Platinum and everything. Let's see here. You're mainly a support player, or at least you're winning more games as a support player. Ana is a very popular support. That character lets you put people to sleep, and it's only when you're thinking about the effects, the time that these effects last for that these characters' abilities have, those are measured in seconds. Because if you're paying attention to how long we're doing each of these matches, they're very quick, and the turn of battle is astonishing. So, Sleep Dart coming off of Ana that just drops your character on the ground, you can't do anything, that's 3 seconds. It's so quick, but it's so long when you're sitting there playing.
Well, the pizza situation, someone's got to go get it, so we're finding a driver.
3 seconds of sleep is very painful.
It is. It is. We were just waiting still for them to be bracketed. I don't think they've been set up yet. Let me check. Nope. Match 49? What was match 49?
What are you looking for?
Oh, right
He's trying to find match 49. Oh, I see. Here we go.
I was trying to see
49.
where match 49 was. Okay, so they're currently
One of those?
checking in.
Okay.
So yeah, we're still waiting on that, and then this is the other one. Same thing. We're down at the bottom. What happened? What is happening?
Who plays next? We're trying to find out. Both varsity and junior varsity are playing at the same time. That's why we keep switching between games.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't been here for a minute, we switch in between just about every round who's doing what, so we can check in on them. But they are playing at the same time, and they're going to be playing a total of how many matches? We're
One
going
more.
until 11?
One more
just one?
match. Yeah, we
One
have
more.
one more match, one more school to play against.
Okay.
And it looks like the JV team, their match is almost ready. They're going to be playing whoever loses this match, or sorry, they're going to be playing whoever wins this match. So we'll either be playing UARK Chocolate or SBSU. And then for the varsity group, they're going to be playing whoever finishes this match, John Brown University or Wolfpack Esports, whatever finishes in this particular group. So we're kind of just in the waiting mode right now. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, but we're here for a little bit. We can take a break. Do you want to take a break?
We good?
Okay, let's take a break. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or less, depending on when the next match starts. But we'll be back shortly. Put some music on for you guys, and then we'll put it back on the game here in a few minutes. What's up? We are back. Let me mute this music. We're actually about to get started. Gracie's still out there, so she'll probably be back in just a second. But we are actually about to get started because our JV team is getting ready to play their next and final match. Varsity, they're still waiting, and they're waiting because the other team is still playing. So we're just kind of waiting for that. But I have to submit a ticket real fast, real quickly, because ECU. Hopefully everyone had a good break. I don't know if you guys went and took a break or not, but if you did, I hope it was good. Match 34. So it looks like this is the match that needs to be verified. Stuck. Need to go into here. Need to go into SVSU. Okay, sorry. I'm having to do a ticket. So there's basically an error. This match completed, and this team, SVSU, should be here in this spot, but they're not. So I just am opening a ticket to get that fixed. So we'll see what happens. Who are we playing? We're playing SVSU. What is this? This is Saginaw Valley State University? What is this? Where is this? Saginaw Valley State University. It's in Michigan. Is that how you say that? Is that correct? Saginaw? Saginaw? I don't know how you say this. But yeah, that's who we are playing for JV. They are in Michigan. So very interesting. About 7,000 students. So they're quite a bit bigger than us by about 2,000 students, 3,000-ish. ECU generally has between 4,000 and 5,000 active enrolled students, roughly. So very nice. Let's see. We are playing them for JV. Let's see. They're getting all connected and everything. Saginaw, gnaw, as in like to eat, to gnaw on something. Yes. Yes. It's good stuff. But yeah, this is their last match. They are all in a match. Yep. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, we've got a couple. I met with Reese Battery, the captain, a bit. Chatted for a while. That second match that I played was pretty rough. It was tough. It was tough for them. It was tough because of a few things. But he was talking about subbing people in, so he's gonna bring in a couple substitutes. And Grace is coming back. We're switching spots here. We're switching spots. It's because I got back first.
Well, also, you probably just know more of what you're doing over there.
I don't know anything about that. You just make sure that's right.
Yep, I'll sit right here.
It's perfect.
So that we can hear everybody.
This I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
That sounds fun. Okay,
that's good. That's good.
We're both there.
I lean naturally this side anyway. So
how was your break?
My break was great. Went and got drinking some water. So it's apparently a lot trying to talk this much for such a long time. I thought I'd be good at it because it's in my genes. My mom's a counselor, does it all day. I could not imagine. It's a lot. trying to think of some things that I could advertise for us. Coach's Corner, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 2 to 4. Sometimes not Tuesdays, Thursdays, 2 to 4. Sometimes we gotta cancel one or two, and then I'm sad at work. But when we do have it, it is a very good time, and I suggest you all come check it out. We talk about weekly esports things, what's going on in the land of Director Cody, trying to get things set up and prepared and everything. If we have matches coming up, lets us know when the matches are. Play some cool games. We there was one I think last week or the week before where they were playing Darkest Dungeonborn. Dungeonborn.
Did you
I
play
started
it?
playing that.
Did you
It's
like it?
great. No, it's awesome.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It was a really good one. So yeah, it's not. We do a lot of games with the ones that our players play, but sometimes we do branch out a little bit, and we get to see some gameplay for some indie titles. So if you haven't checked out Dungeonborn, look it up. It's the very least a very good game to watch. It's very interesting to watch. If you're the kind of person that can handle a game that you're gonna die a lot in, it's a good game to play. It's a very good game. So
It is, and that's one. So you're supposed to come play with me on the
Yes.
Coach's Corner. We could play that.
We could
if
play
you
that.
want. If you want to do that, we can do that.
I mean, we could play that. I know we were talking about doing Overwatch, but seeing as we both play Pharah, that might be a little bit harder to arrange. No, I'm kidding.
A one-on-one, far on far.
We could do
Let's
Pharah
it.
on Pharah.
Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh, I'm gonna have to learn how to infinitely fly. Because I've seen you're level 19 and I'm like 8.
Hey, I like Pharah.
So,
I guess we're still waiting on the JV game. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am watching an interesting development. It's like there's issues with. I showed you guys an issue with the bracket just a minute ago, and the way that it's being handled is very odd. So
yeah.
I'll show you. Like
Yeah.
I reached out to the lady who's trying to be helpful,
Right.
and like this is the reply I get. It's not my problem.
Right.
So yeah, it's very, very interesting. But yeah, so the NECC Discord is being blown up right now. So yeah.
For sure. Well, I know that Magic Arena whenever. I mean, really, if we get people going, we can get people going.
Are you gonna pitch that to your group? You're gonna have them plan that?
I have talked to a couple people in my group, because Board Game Club attendance has been a little down this semester so far. I think people are really busy. I've been busy this semester. But I have had 2 people say that they would be interested in at least participating in competitive Magic for us. Not necessarily that they think they would be good, but they would do it. No. But Magic Arena, I think we could get a lot more people interested in that. You don't have to have physical cards for Arena. Very
Is that the
useful.
one where you gotta buy like the cards on the game though?
Well, you don't have to buy the cards in the game. You can earn packs. I have a lot of packs for that.
Who's the judge?
Him,
Who?
Ventus. He's
Ventus
referring to.
Ventus is a judge?
Yeah, Ventus is a
Ventus.
judge.
Let's get Friday Night Magic. Sponsored by ECU Tiger Esports. Let's go.
We've been working on it. We just recently, for everybody in chat, have brought up a draft idea. I'm gonna look into it a little bit, see what we need to be drafting. I don't know how you feel about it, but potential prizes, if we can
Yes.
do a little prize for
Heck
that.
yeah. The prize
Maybe.
is keeping the cards in a draft. Come on.
Yeah,
that's like-
well,
that's like the whole
I
thing.
definitely feel that. I love a good draft because I get to pull just absolute garbage and see if it works and then put it in commander decks. But, you
Yes.
know, some people don't feel that. But if we could get maybe a pack or 2 to give people, that'd be a good one. But I am definitely going to start looking into that, so we can do a good draft. We would need a judge, potentially.
We do. And yes, if we have an event, we will have surprises. We will make that happen.
But yeah, while we're getting it set up here, we probably won't have much time, but question for chat. If we have people that aren't currently attending ECU, but you're thinking about it, because I know sometimes we've got some prospects in there, what games you want to play? Let us know.
Good question.
Yeah. I'm interested in it. I know I've talked a lot about Call of Duty, and we've got a couple of people that want to make it happen next semester. And I am encouraging them. And I'd love to see Call of Duty become a game that we do often. That would be great.
The great thing is we are in leagues that can support just about any title.
Yeah.
So as long as we have the players, I have a place for you to play. Just like this, like going against national colleges and
Yes.
this is what you would be getting into, is doing this competitively. So yeah.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I don't know what you did.
I'm sorry, I clicked F1 to go to the... I wanted to see the diva. There we go.
Sorry, I'm doing something else.
He's doing stuff, I clicked the thing. I won't do it again though, I just knew the diva was in a better position. This map, we are doing, I believe, control. Should be control. We're doing control and push, it looks like, on these matches. They want to be inside that middle box. It's very hard to get in there if you aren't already in there. But on this map, what's really interesting about it is, yes, it's hard to get in there. There's so much high ground that you can just get on people that are already there. So yeah, looks like our diva is taking a good back step here. Try and regroup with the team, see what's happening, avoid some of these incoming attacks. They're really spread out.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that May wall. Ooh, and down goes Brawl Slayer. Sorry, buddy. That was nasty. After that May wall up there, I was like, maybe they've got somebody who maybe doesn't play May very often doing it, but no, that was a good May wall. That's the kind of thing, if you're playing that character at home, that is the kind of thing that you're doing with that. You are blocking off the supports from their tank.
Right.
Because realistically, yeah, the tanks are really good at keeping themselves alive, and they're really good at absorbing damage. But if they don't have their supports, they aren't doing anything. They're just very big, squishy targets. So
Seeing some Kiriko gameplay by Vroom.
we've switched to Zarya. Oh yes, Vroom has checked in. We had 2 subs this time. Very good Kiriko play. We really, I say very good Kiriko play, but really right now, Vroom is being held up trying to keep the team alive. But that is the job of a support. So doing that job well. Oh man.
And they're getting blocked out.
All right,
That
Lifeweaver
ice
getting us out of here.
Man.
Yes. I believe Lifeweaver boosted himself and somebody playing Reaper. Yep, on Reaper. Up into a we have a couple ultimates going off
Yeah,
here.
this is gonna be a quick turnover here.
Ooh,
Yeah. Should be, yeah, first round goes to the opponent team.
for sure.
Definitely. Easy. That was a very single-handedly victory.
Yeah.
There.
But like I was saying, we had a very good play from Lifeweaver that time. I don't know if you saw it on the left. While they were still stuck back there, he used his pedal platform to push up him and the Reaper to get around that May wall.
Right.
Very good. I play a little Lifeweaver. It was one of those characters that I saw, and I was like, you know what? It does damage and it heals. Before I played anything else, I was playing Mercy. Because Mercy's doesn't require you to aim or pay attention
Yes,
sometimes.
you do. You have to pay attention.
Not when you're starting out. If you're still trying to learn all the buttons and everything, Mercy's a very good character to start with.
That's
Yeah. But no, when you get into upper level Mercy play, Mercy takes so much skill. Because realistically, what you should be doing is you should be acting as an eye in the sky for your team. You get a call.
very defensive plays here by ECU.
Yes.
That's definitely a huge difference right away. Very defensive. Not playing a very aggressive game. We see 1 kill, good.
We got our tank, Brawl Slayer on Ramatra. I do believe that is his main. Reaper still trying to be very aggressive on the flank. This is the kind of thing that when I was talking about how our Varsity team's Reaper in the first match wasn't necessarily getting to do Reaper things, he wasn't able to get to those flanks. He wasn't able to get there and come up on the team from behind, like Reaper is made for. So we are seeing some very good Reaper play here. Alright, we've been able to turn it around, and I guess we're waiting on the other team to regroup.
Yep.
See some shots being fired, so they've gotten back here.
I would bet they're going to do some
ult.
swappings. Why? They counter Vermontra by shooting Vermontra.
It's an interesting choice. I think maybe they're just trying to do the Nemesis form.
Yeah, I think they're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a very... Realistically, there are some tanks where you can just counter-pick to that tank, and it's a good thing. Ramatra, for that to be a good thing, I say you do need to be getting kills on the other tank. Ramatra is one of those that is hard to get a kill on him as Ramatra. And it's because of that nemesis. I will say, I do think our defensive play is not working as well against these guys. They're doing a much more brawl-style play where they're getting right up on us. They do have some characters in the back poking, but they've got that Mei, they've got their tank playing characters like Ramatra and Hog. Yeah, I don't know. I think our defensive style would work better in a poke composition, it would look like. Just by the placements of our teams, but we're not playing poke characters. So it's not working as well. Here's one. Come on, get her. Ah.
Well, it looked like Reaper dropped in the backline and did the ult and actually did kill 2 people.
Yeah.
But then,
Nice.
for some reason, our front line didn't catch up.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to catch up.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. So this is Mei. Her ultimate does she's an ice-based character, so she does a little blizzard, makes it cold. This little thing right here regenerates health. You can see it going up at the bottom. And it makes her immune to damage for a couple seconds, but she's restricted to staying in one spot. Those ice walls that are being put up are a very key aspect of her gameplay. I was talking about those earlier. And the gun that she uses, I didn't know it had this ice blaster form. I knew it had the beam that you'll see Bowler use whenever we get a little up close to somebody. The ice blaster is very useful.
Oh, it's so much damage. That little icicle is insane damage. Ramatra's got next.
I don't think he's here. Oh, wait, that was him.
He was.
That was him?
Yeah, he died.
I guess he was in his nemesis form. I thought we were still on the Reaper.
Yep. I was trying to switch over to King because he had the ult
Yeah.
ready. That would have been a perfect time to use it. And it looks like no.
Oh, we're going overtime. That means not our Reaper, so it must be our Mei. Yep.
They did not get there in time.
Dang.
So first round goes to the opponent team.
Yeah.
Means we'll move on to push.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I think we need Juno in here. I think we need that Juno speed boost coming out the gate.
Juno speed boost.
Yeah. Because
They're gonna be like, we need pizza. I'm like, no, nobody else is getting pizza. No, done buying food for the day.
honestly, trying to order pizza this late at this point, oof. Please don't do that to those people. But no, well-earned pizza for our varsity team.
Which we need to check in.
We do. I think they're still.
Where are they at?
Oh, they're cute. Oh no, he's watching us.
No, they're watching.
Yeah, they're watching us.
Are we able to swap roles in between maps? It's a great question.
Swap roles.
Wow, we're doing another rules.
So not a sub, but just switching who's playing what.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably. I don't think I understand why that would be a no.
Oh yeah, so if anybody's curious, like each of these games has like a 23-page rule book
For sure.
that goes with it, so it's a lot. Okay.
It's a lot. This is where you learn how to use Control F liberally.
Page 20. Okay, roles can be players may swap between. Okay.
Yeah, so we are
Another
having
person
audio
recording.
issues on PC. So if you can switch to an app for us. Because we are trying to provide good content for you all. But if you can't, I'm okay with trying to project a little bit more. We're already having me sit directly in front of the mic because I'm a very quiet talker.
You can see this.
Oh, I know.
At least yellow.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
I can try, but it's gonna take a minute. Or I can lean in intensely and see if I can get any help.
That's what I've been doing. I've been like over here. You know, it's like I'm invading your space.
No, it's okay. Did we get any answers for what we want to play? No, not yet.
I put a form in here.
Oh, the form for the yes.
Yeah, I put a.
Please fill out that form.
Yeah, fill that out because that's a good way to let me know like what games you guys are interested in.
Yeah. It's got an area for what you're currently playing, what you would try out for. Very, very good thing. Well made. Whoever did that. Did we figure it out?
No.
Nope.
What am I figuring out?
The issue that we were having with the bracket.
No, the lady was she was
No,
not fixing it.
didn't happen.
No,
Okay.
she's not fixing it.
All right. We were talking about it earlier, but these little flower things that you see next to our players' names while we're sitting here, I believe you can still see it. Those are endorsement levels. Endorsements are actually a really cool game that I haven't, really cool thing that I haven't seen in other games that Overwatch has. And basically, what those are is the levels and the things that you get from them encourage people to be a little bit kinder to each other in team-based games, and especially FPS games like this, the first-person shooters. There can be some toxicity, especially as you get to higher levels and start playing competitively with strangers online. Some people get very into it in a way that's not healthy. And seeing some very high endorsement levels here makes me know that these guys really do think about what their teammates are doing for them, and they appreciate it, and they show them a little appreciation by giving them an endorsement at the end of the match. I like to see it. Try to think. We did see Vroom playing support for us, main support person. Very, very good Ana gameplay, very good Mercy gameplay. Trying to learn some Kiriko. Kiriko's, like I said earlier, very helpful in a competitive sense. Reaper Reap, haven't seen him get off of Reaper, but you know what? I don't think I want to see him get off of Reaper. He does great at it. Brawl Slayer running tank now, or at least he was running tank. Maybe not the next match, but this last one. Main's tank. Very good at it. I've played a couple games with him. Think he's got very good game sense. Big Bowler, I know main's May. Oh, ooh. And we're playing on Esperanza. Hey, that's that map I couldn't name earlier.
Esperanza.
All right, let's see what we're doing. We are doing push again. Looks like this is the push map of choice. I like a good Coliseo, but you know what? We'll have to settle with Esperanza. Yeah. I guess now we
so this is JV. They've lost their first round, so if they win this, they go on. They lose this, then they're done for the evening. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. Looks like Varsity is trying to connect with the team that they're playing.
They got their pizza.
Is also here, so success for that. Shout out to the pizza. Pizza's here. Thank you, Kinley, for going to get that.
Awesome. We love to see it.
What are we going to see? Anything different this round? What are we going to see different? See, already Trollbjorn.
Oh. We have Brawl Slayer switched off of tank. Batteries got in on Roadhog. So Brawl is trying to do a little DPS with Trollbjorn.
Got Big Bowler on support.
On support.
Room on support again.
Playing Ana, very interesting. I do believe we still have Kiriko up here with Room. So
I think this is let's have fun. That's what I'm gathering from this. Let's have fun. Let's just do this. Let's have fun. So yeah, play who you want, kind of thing.
That's the important thing. Yes, you're playing competitively, but don't get so into it that you stop liking the game that you joined. You joined it because you like it. Please continue to like it.
Great goal by Battery.
Very good goal.
Good. It's all like it's kind of interesting. He's the captain, and what's interesting is I'm watching him look at his teammates quite a bit. They'll turn around and watch what they're doing just to kind of see where they're at. Like that's interesting. You don't see that very often.
Yes.
They'll look around and see where they're at.
It's a really important thing in
Like
this
that,
game
right?
specifically.
He's watching where they are.
Yep. It's an important thing in this game specifically because it is very easy to get caught up in what you're trying to do for your team and forget that your team has possibly died behind you. I don't know if you struggled with the Farah sense.
Yeah.
I did. You're in the air flying around. You have no clue if your team's in there or not, but you're going in. Yeah. So it's very good to see that we've got him checking on his team. Maybe he can pass that skill along to some others. That would have been a good one. Alright. Let's see if he can get this Junker clean. She's not the tankiest tank, but she is probably one of the best damage dealing tanks.
That was rough.
That is aggressive Mei. I have not seen a Mei in my personal games as aggressive as this one has been being. Good pizza. Good pizza.
Thumbs up on the awesome. Getting thumbs up on the. I'm sure Zach is. Zach was the one who was starving. He was very hungry. Remember being a college student, being like poor and hungry?
I am still a college student and moderately poor and hungry. Alright, Akiriko Suzu trying to cleanse some of that issue. Akiriko ult coming for us. Oh, yes. See that attack speed boost where you're getting those shots a lot faster? There we go. Take out that... Ah. See, Mei does that. Mei does that, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, there's that sleep dart. I will say, who are they playing on support? Ana and Juno. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Alright, looks like we're regrouping a little bit. It is good to see that they do have that instinct whenever they do get wiped to stay there. Because again, that is somewhere where I, switching from games, struggle a lot, is the more team sense of it. So seeing these guys who, again, a lot of these guys haven't played on a team together, they're picking it up. This is their first match. First day of competition they've been doing together. We had the Varsity doing a scrimmage last week ago about, but they haven't gotten to do this yet.
Trying to keep him alive as best she can. Broom is doing a good job.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, Reaper coming back to get some of those healing tags.
Cleaned up. Yeah, nice job. ECU.
Good.
Good team fight.
They got a little ways to push it before we're even, but you know what?
There's that ninja guided move there.
There it is, the wall climbing from one of the Japanese characters on the team.
That's so random.
It is random, but it's weird when you figure it out.
It is a little weird.
It's a little weird.
It's a little strange.
Kiriko, she hasn't been doing it much, but Kiriko does have a teleport ability that she's able to use. You see where it is asking for the L shift input? Yeah. Well, I mean, it is kind of a choke point. Well, you don't necessarily have to walk through there, but if you're doing it already, it's not a bad spot to do something like that. Big AoE impact.
It also did split the team up, so it did work.
It did work. And then she did the wall to make sure that Kiriko couldn't get anybody. Yeah.
Good round though so far. Back and forth. I like the back and forth. I don't like it to be super one-sided.
Yeah, no. The first match where we had the not exactly spawn camping, but they were definitely trying to do it in a subtle way. It's not as fun. I don't think for us, and I don't think for the players really. Maybe for the ones that are doing it, but definitely not for the ones that are getting camped. Here we go again, trying to save our hog a little bit. I will say, I, as a healer, typically am not as liberal on healing hogs. If they are on my team, they have that breath thing that they can do, their little potion. They get so much from it. If they're critical, I will heal them, but I don't do it too often.
Here's the thing, our supports are their damage. That's one thing I noticed is very
they're damage
low,
based.
but their damage is very low.
Yeah.
Like Vroom has no damage. That's bad. Like you gotta have some damage, and especially like Big Boar as Ana, they need to have some damage. So I think they're gonna need to learn how to rotate damage in and out with their support characters.
For sure.
Because that's just the skill they gotta do. Although the healing is great.
Yeah.
But you have to balance that with damage.
Yeah, the thing is on very specifically these characters, some others too, but these are ones that we see a lot with our teams, and you will see a lot if you watch other matches competitively. Kiriko and Ana are made to be healing and fighting. They are what I would call off healers. That is not their main job. They are supposed to be doing a little bit of damage whenever they're fighting.
Right.
But I mean, if you've got the mindset, once again, Broom mainly plays Mercy, and that is mainly a healing thing. Does a lot of damage boosting, but mainly healing. So it's gonna be a bit of an adjustment, but eventually they'll get there.
That was a big mistake too there by Big Bowler. I mean standing out there getting killed while everyone was regrouping.
Yeah.
Not great. Probably going to cost them a bit of distance just from that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now they're going into 45.
I will also say that it's kind of rough for some of these characters to actually move after a certain point. Though, with the time that, or not the time, but the distance that we were looking at Bowler from, we probably could have backed up around the corner and then gotten out of there pretty easily. But
We're trying to drop in here and do some damage. It looks like they're contesting it well.
yeah, for sure. Alright, we're giving it a little push. As the one mildly irritating things about these robots, you gotta be right on top of them for them to be moving. But looks like we're getting him along pretty well.
Looks like we're being pushed back. That's what it looks like.
Oh, they're here. For sure.
This looks like a trap.
May trying to do one of those walls again. I think she stuck the robot. I think the robot got stuck in that. But he's not moving because they're too close. For sure. Oh, let's do it. Let's get in it.
See if you can get it. Play the game here.
Oh,
Just
for
be huge.
sure.
Just be huge.
Get in there. Come on, teleport. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
He's trying.
Get behind
Now.
him.
Oh, man.
Do it.
Now would be great.
Come on, buddy. Ah. Oh. I mean, listen, we were seeing some great plays from him earlier. I trust that he doesn't think that's the time. He also just teleported into that, though.
Yeah, I teleported right into that main hole.
That was already there.
Well, you know, mistakes were made. That's okay.
They happen.
That's
Once
the way it
again,
is.
Brawl
happen.
Farah. Things happen.
No, they've done great. And I was telling you.
They've done awesome.
They have really well. This is all great.
Yeah.
It's great experience, great exposure.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect stuff.
This is a placement thing. It's not necessarily that they're like, I don't know, if you want to keep a point system on like wins, losses in the league, they're not doing that yet.
No.
Yeah. But no, that was something that I made sure I went and did whenever we took our intermission. Was I went and let them know that they were doing great. Because while we can see and kind of talk to the varsity team over here in the, what do you call this, the battle lab? Yeah, the competition lab, the big one with all the PCs. Our JV is kind of like pushed all the way away. Absolutely not. They're looking.
Telling them to look at this stuff. Your matches with me. Their matches with me.
Oh, awesome. I hate to say it like that, but I do think, I mean, unless they can get it here, we've got 20 seconds roughly left in the match. I do think this one is going to be going to, who are they playing?
Let me see. Good question. Just
I didn't even. There's a lot of teams that have E's in their names, and it might be because of esports. Might be because of the esports word in there. Oh, that was a Juno ult. He was trying to back out of it, and instead, or maybe that was our ult. No, we didn't have a Juno. There was a Juno ult going on there, and they tried to back out of it, and they put a Mei wall up behind him. That was nasty. That was horrible. How dare you? It's a great play, but how dare you?
Well, that second game and the series, that was SVSU.
SVSU.
Saginaw Valley State.
Interesting.
GG's. Good
Yeah,
games. Good games.
very good,
Great job.
very
Varsity
good.
University. Great job today. We'll go ahead and leave this game. We will get
Hop
hooked
on
up
that varsity
into-
team. Nice.
There we go. I actually found out I did while you were also checking in. Nat is sick, so I was asking like if she's
Right.
okay because she's not playing. So
Okay.
she said she's not feeling great. So
All right. I
hopefully
was
we'll
wondering
see
what we
her.
were doing there.
Yeah, I was kind of just curious. And she's doing better, but
Yeah,
probably not gonna play.
I hope to at some point see her play some Junkrat for us because apparently she's very good at it.
Yes.
When we did the the scrimmage versus I don't remember who, but another team from around here. She was playing support. She was doing Life Weaver. I was very confused by that, but it's a scrimmage. You get to try some things, figure out if you can play something as like an off role, what you can be doing. So, but I was excited to see some Junkrat gameplay because I've been told it's great.
Okay, you ready for the next school? Washtenaw Community College
Intriguing.
in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Okay.
A 2-year community college. That's who we're playing next.
Washtenaw.
Washtenaw Community College.
Intriguing.
There you go. That's who we're playing next.
All right. Oh. Scoots up a little bit more.
Washtenaw. Let's see. What do their ranks look like?
They've got a decent sized team, just one more than us.
Yeah.
Or will
yeah.
they? No, those are coaches. Okay, I was like, maybe they got a couple extra subs down there, but no, just one more than us. So just to pick your brain, when you're looking for putting people on teams, do you think having a wider range of subs or a smaller team tends to be something that you would lean towards? If you have a smaller team, they get to work together more, they get to know each other better. But if you have a wider range of subs, you get to have a lot more gameplay differences if you want to change some stuff up.
I think it depends on the level of competition.
Mm-hmm.
So a highly competitive unit should be very tight.
Yeah.
Whereas a unit that's learning and building should be very wide. And
Okay.
I think our teams are designed
I think
that way.
I think they show that pretty well.
Our varsity is very tight. They have 6 people. They have 1 sub, so you've seen them rotating 1 person in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Our JV team has 9.
Yeah.
So they have a lot more people, but it also is the scope of what they're doing. These guys are the ones that are supposed to be hyper focused. They are all on scholarship. They're playing for money. They have it on the line.
Yep.
JV is they're in learning and development mode. That's what they're doing. So there is more of them for that reason. So I think our teams are indicative of that as well, and they fit that type of mentality. At least for me, that's my mentality, and that's how I built these guys to fit that.
Very fair.
That sounded very definitive. I don't know if you were wanting a discussion. I don't know.
There doesn't need to be a discussion if there's a straight answer.
I'll give you a straight answer sometimes.
No, I just wanted to know because I did notice that. And I do like seeing that the JV team, it is a much more lax kind of situation. I do like seeing that there are more people on it, more people get to have that experience. I know looking more at the team composition itself, I like to see players being able to switch between 2 roles.
Yes.
That's especially in a game like Overwatch, that's a very useful thing to have, especially if you can get them to where they are maybe doing a different comp than they would typically be doing in those other roles. Say if you're doing a dive thing and you've got somebody playing Pharah, if they also play Alari, that's a poke hero.
Yeah.
Being able to switch that up on your opponent when you're down a match tends to, in my mind, I can see that being a very useful tool. So I'm excited to see what they start putting together when they start working together more through games. All right. We've got a tank who mains Diva. Oh!
I can turn you up more.
Oh my gosh.
I'm learning.
We've turned me up. Did it help?
Yes, it is helping.
Oh, great. Pump that sensitivity when I'm in the chair.
Yes.
By 50%.
Actually, we're 30%.
30? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
30 is getting pretty close.
All right. 30 might be the best.
Yeah, you're getting it more.
All right. I'll
That's
just
my
put my
target.
head here.
My targets is if you can get in the yellow, that's good.
All right. I will practice. Maybe it was us. Maybe it was us, chat. Maybe we were the problem, not Twitch. Hello. We're the problem. It's us.
Yes. Gracie she said it.
I did. I take it back. All your computers, I said that you might want to look at. Huh. No. Yeah.
Zach is in a much better mood after eating. I can tell.
Oh, for sure.
He's smiling and laughing and
I
having
don't know. Zach really got back into it after winning that second match.
Yes.
He really did.
Yes.
He really did.
It's a morale booster, you know.
For
Your
sure.
morale gets hurt if you lose. Like that's just part of life.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's look at this team. We didn't even look
please.
Let's look at it. Let's see what we got.
Is this the one we're going up against now?
Yes.
Great.
They have at least one diamond level player that is a tank.
Looks like three platinums so far.
Yeah, 3 platinums. This is a silver.
That's a silver. That's an interesting. Well, again, remember our salt.
Yeah.
But very interesting to see they have a silver if they got so many plats and diamonds up there.
Which tells you they can really only field one team, and so here's their diamond. Their diamond is support.
Right.
So they have a diamond support. Plays Bridge and Ana and Kiriko, typical.
Very typical.
And then this is another platinum player, platinum tank. So this team should be pretty good. Depending on who's playing, they should be a pretty good challenge for us.
I wonder if they'll run just tank wise. They had someone who I'm assuming the hero at the top of the list is what they play more probably.
Yes, yes.
One played Orisa more, one played Diva more. Orisa much more of a brawl situation, a dive maybe. Orisa is very stationary for the most part. A lot of her stuff has her staying still or throwing a javelin. That's like the one range thing she can do.
Dang.
God.
Jeez.
31 days worth of playtime, which
31 days
is a bit. That's a couple hundred hours on this game.
That's wild.
Which this probably doesn't even count how much time they've spent in Overwatch 1.
No.
Honestly.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, I wonder if they'll go with the Orisa or the one that plays Diva. Diva's a dive. Once again, we talked about them trying to get up on people quickly, get them down, go back, do it again. So I will be very interested to see which tank they choose.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like they're getting their lobby set up right.
Yeah, don't close all your tabs. You might need them.
Minimize that.
All right.
Looks like Reese, the JV captain, has come in to sit and watch.
Heck yeah.
And eat some pizza.
Oh. No, I really love I've been talking with some of the JV team. They're not used to playing games competitively. I've looked into it quite a bit with trying to practice for Call of Duty, and of course I spent a whole week intensely playing this game trying to be able to try out for it. So I've been kind of on the side coaching a couple of the JV team, and one of the things that I was like, no, you guys are coming to the scrimmage. You go to the scrimmage in person if you can. If not, you watch from home, because watching them play, that's going to be such a good help for a varsity team, even if it's just listening to the way they talk to each other. Very important. So, yeah. I think the morale has been boosted. If it wasn't that win that they got, the pizza did help.
Yeah.
The pizza did help.
If it wasn't the win, it was the pizza. That's for sure.
For sure.
Looks like they're banning maps.
All right.
Getting the round set up. Sift is sitting this one out.
Looks like it so far.
Nat is in. Awesome. Okay.
I would love to see a little Junkrat. Please.
She has been practicing support the most.
I just want to see it. I want them to do what they think is going to help them the most, but I want to see it at some point. While we're sitting here waiting a little bit, if you have the ability to think about it while you're doing other things, what possible what kind of content have you guys been looking at adding to the streaming schedule?
Good question. I think for sure the Coach's Corner will continue. It will probably morph more into like a highlights and
interviews
just
kind
like
of thing.
Yeah, but then like this the results, you know?
Yeah.
I'm challenging each of the units to come up with something that they can do every week. So like the close combat team, they need to find something to do every week. The shooting team, they got to find something to do once a week. The battle arena team, and so each group will have something programming wise weekly, because I'm seeing this more like a TV channel.
Yeah,
because we're gonna be providing entertainment like most of the nights. So, but yeah, it's open right now. But I want to see stuff every day of the week throughout the semester, and we're building it. So this time next semester we will be way off to the races. with way more stuff than we
For
are
sure.
now. So it's like it's building very quickly, and it's also we're grooming this at the same time. So it's
Mhm.
kind of it's a unique time. It's
Yeah,
really cool. It's really cool time.
I've loved to see all the growth that's been happening with this. Because when I started, I've been in esports since I was a freshman. Um, it was not this. It was nowhere near this. Um, I didn't even know. I was actually my first semester. I was vice president of the esports team. Esports club is what we were back then. Had no idea what anything was happening the entire time because I don't know that there were things happening. But no, Cody, you've done a whole lot getting this put together, and it's great. It looks great. I'm so excited for where you take it moving on into the future. But it's
It's
awesome
getting
to
there.
see.
It's
Yeah,
definitely getting there. It's
for sure.
starting to get there, and it's starting to show some of the stuff.
Hmm.
Some of the good things are starting to happen.
For sure. I like the amount of people that I see walking around campus talking about it that I don't know are on the team. And I've seen these guys, like I said, I was at the scrimmage in person, so I know the faces of our JV team for the most part. And I know the faces of our varsity team. But I see people who aren't on the teams coming in and talking about it. And that's awesome. So,
Sweet. Well, I like too that the administrators are talking about it, and like
mhm.
administrators are stopping me and asking questions like, "Oh, I heard you guys are doing really well. Tell me more about it." Like so the word is getting out,
Yeah.
which is good, and
And we
that's
got
what we
two
want.
sponsors.
Yes, yeah,
Two of
already,
them.
already, we're doing good,
Yeah.
making progress.
Yeah, no.
It's good. You ban, we pick.
Yeah, that's typically how that works. I think.
I mean, this is their third match. I mean,
They should know.
surely by now.
I don't know. Sometimes when you're setting these things up, it is a lot of time the team captain that kind of like does the communicating from what I've experienced. Um, and if your team is not super like in the flow of things, it can be very easy for you to just get swept along by somebody who does know what they're doing.
Right? It's true.
Um,
I just
and then they just don't learn.
I asked Lane. I said, "Is this guy brand new?" Like,
We don't like the Antarctic Peninsula. Me neither. Honestly, for those of you at home, I do believe that is the map that technically is the place shown in May's video intro. Her hero highlight, as they call them. It's the one that's got all the ice in that middle part with kind of like that platform that you can stand on top of and hide under, and then the part in front of it that's like, I don't know, supposed to kind of be like inside a building. It's a weird map. And as a Faro player, no. Don't like that one.
I just have to do some more rules. It seems like every round I've had to do some rules thing. What is the deal?
Yerp.
Yup.
Okay.
Okay, well. That's why actually one question I get asked a lot is I get asked things I get because people don't know, like they just don't understand. Um, they ask me a lot of things like, "Do you have a rule book?" Well, yeah, it's a 23-page rule book about all this stuff because
Mm-hmm.
there's so much about it.
Yeah. It's actually really interesting going in and looking at those rule books because typically they'll have like one big rule book and then links to the rule books for the individual games that you can be looking at. Um, so it's yeah, it's a lot.
Well, let's go. Oh my goodness. What is
Oh,
that?
whoa.
Oh my.
Are they what?
Spicy, little spiciness here.
Oh, I thought they were saying that they were playing at 3 a.m. I was like, oh,
Guys,
wow.
come on. These guys are too much.
Oh, for real. What is happening here? At least they're having fun. Let's get going.
No, 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 no. Oh god. Oh no.
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 Oh, no, no.
Oh god.
He just... Oh, my.
Jeez,
I think we picked a map.
I thought to hit him with please stop.
Oasis. Oasis is a fun one. That one's very interesting.
Yeah, yeah. That was funny. There you go.
That was very funny. In case you didn't realize it, yes, our team, they are characters.
Yes. Well, I think we're playing the Wolves. I think that's their thing.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Wolfpack Esports.
I
Yeah.
I see it.
Ay, 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 ay. That's funny. They actually can get in trouble. Just so you guys all know on the chat, they can get in trouble for that.
This is true.
If they're talking nonsense, they can get in trouble. All right, who we got?
All right. Looks like a pretty standard. There's Junk Nat doing Lifeweaver. If you're listening to the stream, no, I'm kidding. I will catch a video, something at some point where she's playing Junkrat, but we'll see Lifeweaver. I love a little Lifeweaver. A lot of people don't appreciate this character because part of his kit has this, I think it's called a life orb or something like that, but basically he can... Yo!
How far I came? Oh no!
Part of the Lifeweaver kit, that, a lot of people don't like that. I personally, when I started playing, was trying to play tank, and I got pulled back a lot in one game by somebody with that, and immediately would go back into the fight. Now let me tell you, when somebody pulls you out of a fight like that, they don't want you there for a reason. So appreciate your Lifeweavers out there. I definitely made someone very mad that day. They do have a Pharah. And while I don't think we should spectate the other team,
No, we cannot.
We can't.
They also elected to not have that.
Sadness. No, I'm kidding. I do think it's better for us to learn.
I think it's good that they have that option. Honestly, I think
No, for real.
it's fair that they have that choice.
It's something that I brought up in the stream where you were interviewing, what was it? He was a director in the NACE.
Yeah.
Was if the kind of like camaraderie that all of the schools have around trying to put this together potentially makes gameplay a bit stale. You know, if we're able to sit here and stream this and look at the other team and what they're doing, is there potential for us to know too much? You know?
Yes.
So no, that's a very good option that they have available.
Oh man, ECU is holding it out. I mean,
We really are.
they're doing their
Honestly,
best together.
our healers are doing great. Oh, Tree of Life. Other than keeping people alive, because it does provide a very, very good healing buff. And I think maybe some overshield. That's just a little armor. A little extra armor for the people without it. Yeah, it's a good ult. If you got in the right area, you're trying to push in. Good ult.
Chat.
I think if you just...
There we
yeah,
go.
there you go. Yes, the get over here. Yes. I think I keep scooting farther back from the mic. Anyway, it's fine. You don't always need to hear what I'm trying to say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we need to be able to pull everybody just then. Wow. Crispy.
ECU just getting 4 up.
Ooh,
here.
they went with the Orisa. Yeah,
Yep.
they are doing much more of a dive setup. It looks like they've got Orisa, Pharah, and I think I saw a Venture scrolling through the log over there.
Was it?
Ooh,
Was it Venture?
12% to 100.
Quick first round going to the Wolves.
Tends to happen. I believe in us, though. We can pull it off. Push it to 3, and then we can get a win.
And this is, overall has been very good. Honestly, overall has been great.
Oh, no, for sure. We've seen some excellent plays out of our teams, and that's really what you want to be seeing in a match like this.
Yep.
Honestly, in any of the matches, you can You can figure out how to play better to earn wins, but if you're just getting wins, sometimes it's harder to figure out how to play better. We do see Junknat switching into a Moira.
Oof. Yeah, we've watched her for quite a bit.
We have.
Switch over
we
to
have.
Zach. Watch Zach play. Zach has been really playing Ana a lot, so he's been practicing quite a bit.
Nope, doing a little wave
Giving
for
the old
us.
Salute.
All right, getting a good angle. That's one thing in this game. When you start looking at it in a competitive sense, if you're not in ranked, there's a lot of just going in. A lot of the thing that you have to learn is your map sense and where you can get your angles at, right? So we've got Zach sitting back here trying to get shots on everybody up at that high ground, because if he was farther up, they could hit him easier. And it doesn't look like they're playing a lot of good ranged characters. I mean, they got far, but... And maybe an Ashe. We've got an Ashe hanging out with us right now. Ana's weapon, specifically, does healing when shooting allies and damage when shooting enemies. So if we're watching Zach and you see him aim at one of our players, do not fear.
Yes.
We're trying to help here.
Tough
All
out
right.
for ECU, just not able to get to it. Oh,
Nice.
assault.
Nice. All right. Don't forget about that. Yeah. That was a good headshot. Right around the corner. Oh,
Baptiste.
evacuate. That is all I can think. Oh, that's our Orisa. The other one's there too, but... Alright, Crispy. I don't know if it's a meme that Crispy doesn't like the horse, but Crispy doesn't like the horse. I think he thinks... Orisa.
Oh, really?
She's a centaur.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he just thinks that she's a little too easy. But honestly, that's because she's got a really good immunity ability. Oh, we are loaded
Yeah,
up
I was
on the
gonna say,
ultimates. Let's
ECU
see
is-
what's gonna happen
We are
here.
stacked, ready to go.
I wonder if they've been saving them for this.
I think, I mean, I would hope so. That seems like a good idea. Try to do a whole lot to disrupt and get him off the point.
We've got Ashe and Cassidy. So if we can do a high noon, I want to see Bob. Let's get Bob out here.
Bob would be really good. A really well-placed Bob would be
I would throw Bob up there if I could get around to
Oh,
it.
that's not good.
Yep. They've got a Bob.
Take the Bob, yeah.
Don't worry about Bob. Bob won't hurt you. Not from there. But if you can get Bob on that bridge up there, he just walks in a lane. Oh, there he goes.
They put him in an okay spot.
Yeah.
Could have been better, but not horrible.
I think
a few right now.
Yeah, let's do it, Orisa. Come on, come on.
Yeah,
Come on,
there you go.
Crispy. Hit him. Yes.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Sorry.
Solid. Probably not good, not enough, but
Maybe
you know
not.
what?
Maybe
It
not
was-
great in the gameplay,
Come on, Zach.
but that was a good move.
There we go.
That was a very good ultimate. Oh, and we've switched to Doom. I think
switched
we
to
were
Doom.
waiting on that Q. Good job.
That crazy encounter got us the point, so we are back in it.
Ooh, 4% to 99. If they can just get in there and hold it, we can get it. We can do it. We got Lucio. Junknat playing Lucio now. Lucio is a very good enabler hero, like Juno. Provides a speed boost. Big healing. Lucio is very common to see in comps like this. Ana. Just biding her time. Oh, run far away from the Pharah.
Bar is back again. Dang. See, they also switched to some pretty mobile heroes too.
There's a Tracer.
Yep. There's Tracer.
Ah, take her out.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's enough.
We got Pharah. Kiriko. I don't think they're running Kiriko early. It might have been.
That
If
one
they are.
goes to the Wolves.
Well,
Good try, honestly. Good try. Good try.
no, there was a very big comeback going on there. There really was. Yes.
Man, they didn't get to play the game with Zach. Gosh, that was so good.
To Zach?
Or Crispy. Crispy.
I was about to say, I would have given it to Crispy for that Orisa Q.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you at home, the Q is the ultimate ability. That's the button they press on the keyboard. Sometimes my brain can't say the word ultimate. So we work with Q.
Ultimate.
That's why they shorten it to ult when they're talking to each other. Team Wild West. Horse and cowboys. We will have to name that comp. That's yes, Team Wild West. We've got both of the American cowboy characters and then the horse. Yeah, for sure.
The mighty steed.
Yes.
Okay, so we should have one. The next round is going to be on push.
Push. Mm-hmm.
So push.
On Samoa? Or is that just where we're resting?
I'm just putting the rules. I'm just
Good,
proactively putting the rules. in
Good
there.
idea.
The map. So not New Queen Street.
Hello?
Huh? Oh, the ACU.
The sound, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like my computer trying to run Overwatch.
It sounds like
We need a minute before we're ready.
Esperanza. That's
Yes.
what they're picking for their next.
Let's do it. All right, let's see.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, like all these rules are set by the league.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. This has been the match. This has been the map for push tonight. I don't think we've
Mhm.
seen a different one.
No, you're right. No, I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
it's been this one the whole time.
Honestly, it's not a bad one. If you're coming from the angle that we've been starting on the angle I wouldn't want to be playing in. I personally would rather be spawning on the other end. But Esperanza. Okay.
Esperanza.
I think I've said it before. I like Coliseo for push. It's a very dynamic map. A lot of good high points for people to run on and off of.
The opponent is asking Sift what his name means. To sift, to like
We do love
sift things.
the names that we came up with in 2012
Uh,
sticking with us. Anyway, I've leaned away from the mic again. That won't be a problem
I'm
until we
sorry.
get back here.
Lane is asking me a question. And
Oh,
I need to
oh.
answer it. That's maybe why they are waiting.
Maybe.
Sorry, another rules question. That's rules question number 5 that I have handled. I need to be an official judge. Make me a judge, NECC.
We can figure it out.
Make me a judge.
Again, seeing some very nice endorsement ratings for all of our players.
Not surprised with Zach and Nat. I mean, they are probably the most vocal when playing with other people.
Yeah.
They use their mic every time. They're always very friendly when I'm hearing them play with people. The other thing, they make friends really easily. Like they're always like, oh yeah, I have a new friend from this place, and oh, I'm playing with this
Sick.
person from this place. Like they make friends very easily, so I'm not shocked. Like that's pretty expected for them.
Okay.
Lane is working on it.
Hmm.
Baxi is working on it.
Yeah, I saw the other day when we were queuing up for the scrimmage. His was only at like 2. And someone called it out, and it's like,
Yeah, he's working on it. He's working on his friendliness.
I like the endorsements. They aren't necessary.
It's a good thing.
I understand the idea of being very utilitarian about what you are and aren't doing in between playing matches, and you don't have to endorse people. It does nothing, really.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter, but it's a good thing.
Oh no.
Oh man, here they go again.
That team is chatty.
They are. Yep. Hit him with the old YOLO swag.
What's hip with the kids these days? I said something earlier. Popping off. That one?
Oh gosh.
Oh, not the Riz. Are they just talking to each other now? Are they not playing together?
I think that's like that might be their captain. Like, you guys need to shut up. I like how our team didn't say anything.
Right. No, that's just them. All right. Gonna see some Doom gameplay. Who else do we got on the team right now?
Let's see what we got going on. We got frontline Doom. That's Assault playing Doom. Interesting. Vaxi's on support. Got Crispy and Junk on damage. Oh, wait. We gotta go. We got Nat on Junk. She's playing Warcraft.
Oh!
She's playing
Junk!
Overwatch. And she got a kill already. She's doing what she
For
wants.
sure. All right, let's see it. A very aggressive Junkrat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I love to see someone playing a character in a way that is, I'm going to say mildly unique, because there are a lot of people that when they're trying to figure out characters for this game, they will strictly stick to what they are made for, right? So they will play Pharah as dive.
I am loving what I'm seeing here. Why are they not running this comp more frequently?
I mean, listen, this is the best push we've seen so far.
Yes.
Very good out the gate.
Luke, yeah, Assault on Doom is excellent. Nat's coming back up. This is what you wanted.
Yes. Because here's the thing. There's a joke in the community. You see that bounce off that wall? That you need a degree in geometry to be able to play Junkrat effectively. A good mind jump. That was very high range.
Yeah, she is incredible. Incredible at it.
So I am super excited to see. I get a lot of Junkrats in my game, but they aren't necessarily good. It's just that you have a bit of leniency with the way that those mines. Look at that. All of those hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even on the retreat, providing great damage.
She's one of the few junks I'd see that can consistently launch themselves from ground to hit the ceiling of the map with the bombs. She
Really?
can act, yeah, she did it a minute ago. Whoa, nice ult by Crispy.
Trying to
Yeah,
mine the horse.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
there you
saw-
go.
I should've given that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she can consistently get pretty dang high. Alright, ECU, off to a good start. Off to a
No,
good
this
start.
is great. This is a good push battle.
This is what you like to see.
Yes. We're gonna get that Ash in there. There you go.
Yeah, Doom. Yep,
She's got it.
yep. Hitting the first checkpoint pretty fast for ECU. That was a really good push. Really good push.
All right. She's got a tire. Let's see it. Oh,
Oh yeah, right in the back of the
Yeah.
Bridget. Yep. You hate
Yeah.
to see it. You hate to see it.
I always get hit by the tires. He's really loud when he lets that off, but it's very quick. And if you don't know where it's coming from, it's almost impossible, I would feel, to avoid. But maybe that's just me saving my ego a little bit.
I'm just being kind to myself there. No, yeah, we've got Zach on Kiriko. I like Zach on Kiriko. I don't.
Yeah?
Zach on is good. I just like it better with Kiriko.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I've said it a couple times. Kiriko's a very good character to have somebody able to play.
Yeah.
I would love to see the ultimate right here. Are you lining it up?
Lining it up.
Are you gonna do
Yeah,
it?
I don't know.
We're kind of afraid of Eureka, and
Yeah.
I am too.
What happened? Why did we do that for?
Okay, okay.
Oh, that was so incredibly risky.
I mean, the teleport out was a very good idea. Teleport
Yeah.
back in.
Yeah.
You've got everybody. We could try and push it. I don't think I would. I think I agree with this. Yep, there's
Farah,
Farah.
there's the Farah ult. Oof.
Up. Doom is a very good backline support destroyer. I've not seen one try to take a Farah in the sky. So I'm interested to see how they do with that.
There's a meme about it, punching Farah out of the sky.
Is there?
As Doom oh yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a ranked thing.
You know,
We'll find out.
Even still though, this position ECU's is actually not bad.
No.
We need to reset.
We're winning.
We're winning pretty
winning.
well, so just need to regroup. Hit him again.
Uh,
I think the Farah
Once
switch
again.
to counter jump was decent. but our tank just went down pretty fast. See that?
Look at that.
See what I'm talking about?
The double mine jump.
She can hit the ceiling. It's crazy. You can tell she hit the ceiling too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh no. You hate to see it.
I do that a lot as far. I'll try to use that right click ability to bump myself back and I forget that I'm inside.
Should see a pretty strong regroup here.
Yeah, we're waiting. Alright. They don't need to be too worried about it. We got 4 minutes in the match.
Yeah. Plenty of time, plenty of time.
Up, here it is!
There's the cure to ult. Perfect.
Alright, yes.
Nice job.
Yes.
Oh, and
yes.
right on top. Oh,
Yes.
savage. Oh,
Yes.
Play of the game. That had to be play of the game. That was savage. Oh, we got to see it. That looked great.
Alright. Yeah, it's kind of sad to be pushed into a corner like that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You know
It's all
what?
the furniture in these fake buildings.
That was great. That was excellent.
No, that was a very good play by the whole team. I don't know who's gonna get the play of the game for that, because it could be the Kiriko for the ultimate going off.
Yeah, that's true.
Because those are assist points. But yeah, somebody's getting something there, please. Another tire.
Yeah, I got her tire back. She's getting it fast. It's really good. She's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Should find a safe
she's
spot.
getting there. There it is. We found the spot.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel it.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, she's going behind.
Oh,
I got
She was
shot.
trying. She was trying.
The tire doesn't have a lot of health. That's why I said I was being generous to myself earlier. You can shoot the tire, it will go away. But I don't know where tires go.
He makes them.
He does. He makes them, and he yells about it. But like, I don't know where he is when he's yelling. All right.
Crispy's on the Reaper this time.
This is very interesting. I don't think I've seen Crispy play DPS before.
It's good. It's good to see. Like you said, the rotating the roles,
Yeah.
right? Like not being so
Yes.
locked in. That's good. They've got to deal with this Pharah though. They've got to switch to something that's more of a head spam type thing.
Oh no, he's trying to get at those.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was trying to use that ult, I think. Oh no, he didn't have it. I don't know what happened.
Juno used their ult to try to push
Yeah.
it up. I'm not. Juno's ult, I'm still kind of not that clear.
It does damage.
Does it?
It does. Not a whole lot, I don't think, but it does do damage.
Damage, and then it also
It heals.
heals. Does it?
And I think they get a speed boost.
They get something from it. I don't know what it does.
It heals.
Here we are, the commentators. We should be experts, and we don't even know what it does.
I'm supposed to be an expert?
Yes.
I didn't know I signed up to be an expert.
Did you? You didn't
Oh.
sign up. You were volunteering.
I didn't. I was voluntold.
Well, I didn't tell you. You know, you got
You
nominated.
didn't tell
You
me.
got nominated.
The people that nominated me told me.
Yes, I'm sure they
Probably told by them.
did. That's good, though. That's good.
No, it is good. I appreciate everybody being confident enough in my skills to provide entertainment. To be like, hey, you should do this. Alright.
Oh, now
They are getting really close to the end here.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
got 2 minutes to pull it back.
Yeah.
Or
This
push it back.
is- You gotta get it together and lock it in.
For sure, for sure. I would like to see more Zarya bubbles, I think. Well, there's that ultimate.
She's got her ult. You can push it back. I mean, this is the hard part, though. They got to push it up, but then also regroup halfway down the lane.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can do that, they can push this and regroup like this. See, they're kind of
Yep.
in the middle lane. They're gonna regroup. This
I think
is,
so. I think they have someone on junk now. Oh no, maybe that's somebody's weapon going off. It looked like there was a bouncing.
Bastion, great choice for against
Yes.
Pharah, great choice. Oh, but then stands out. Gets kicked apart. Still gets the Pharah though. Pharah's still down. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's a worthy trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We gotta get some support on that tank.
Okay. We've used both bubbles.
Yeah,
At the
I'm
same
back and
time.
forth here, so it's not good. Not looking good for us.
It's not right now. We get that Juno wheel pushing people out of spawn quicker. Probably just Juno.
Man, Salt. Holy Toledo. His accuracy is so good. Now,
This Orisa has been a problem this game.
yes, yeah, for sure. But, and we have our ults here. I'm looking, we got at least
Yeah.
one. Zarya, Juno, and Reaper have their ult. The Zarya Reaper ult is incredible. If they can time that properly and get like 2 or 3 people in that bubble,
Yeah.
it's insane.
For sure.
They can't do it. Here we go.
Nope, here we go. Here we go!
Perfect call.
Oh, and we used the Juno ult.
Yeah, you know what though?
I mean,
That
that's the
was-
whole team. That's a team kill.
We called that too. That was like a perfect call.
That was you.
All right.
That was a
well,
very good
I
call
was trying
from
to
you.
Include you in the
No.
process there. All right. Oh, somebody put in the thing for us. Juno's ult heals.
Thank you
It
for
does
doing research.
35% more damage. Gives them movement speed.
Yes, for sure.
Heals speed, damage up, and nice.
All right, that's what I thought.
Very useful. Huge. That was a huge momentum swing for ECU.
Very good.
Gotta keep that.
They can push it back if they can keep it up.
They gotta keep that momentum.
We've done a bubble. We've got another bubble if we need it. I would maybe give it to Crispy.
Maybe get another one.
There it goes. All right. I would do.
Tough.
Yep, they've used their own bubble.
And here's main hole.
Up. Yep. Hey, we got rid of the horse. So if
the
everybody
horse
else can
dead?
push back,
The horse is dead.
the horse has died.
Horse is dead. With that, that is round 2 goes to the Wolves.
That was a really good push.
Good push.
Some of the other ones we've seen were a bit of a pushover match, but that was a good push. Ah, look at Assault!
Assault, play the game.
They gave it to him for that Kiriko ultimate. Yep, here it is. This was great.
Savage.
It's kind of hard sometimes whenever you start going that fast with the Kiriko ult to pay attention after you do the one thing you were thinking about doing. And he went up there and got the Ashe afterwards. That was very good.
Excellent job, ECU. So that means what we had. Both teams went 1 and 2.
Yep.
1 win, 2 losses for both teams.
Yep.
Which is good. It's really good. It's a good thing because they got to play all 3 matches.
Mm-hmm.
So of all things, that's the most important thing. They got to play 3 matches, which is the best experience they could possibly ask for. So yeah.
Yeah.
Great job, ECU. Awesome work today. Thank you too for
Yeah.
being here. Appreciate
was
you
fun.
joining us and
Pretty
being
great.
on the stream with us today. We will work on audio. I took a lot of notes, so we will work on that and get better and better as we go. But thank you guys for all being here. Thank you all for being here again. Have a great night, and we will see you next week. Actually, Tuesday, Coach's Corner should be our first broadcast next week. So we'll see
Yes.
you Tuesday at 2.
Show up for the Coach's Corner. They're great.
Yes, that way it's not just me and Gracie and Destiny hanging out. You know,
Hanging
but
out in
it's
chat.
fine. It's all good. It's all good. Y'all have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next week.